Welcome everybody to Kicking With The Compas. I was a little early there. Trying to get all my animations and all my little things here. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. Welcome everybody to Kicking With The Compas. And I guess we can switch it up. There's no Mexican speakers here. But comadres as well. Welcome
Hola.
to the show. Bienvenidos. Kicking With The Compas. Hi everybody, I'm Sammy Gonzalez, aka The Mexcellence. And joining me on this side for some reason. Why are you here?
Because I'm a gentleman.
I guess.
Chivalry.
Chivalry is not dead, ladies and gentlemen.
It's not at all.
Because
not in Texas, he's from California.
Oh
so,
my God.
You know.
Right away. But who are you?
Bagger Vance, apparently. I feel like a fucking mystical, magical Negro over here. Like his assistant, his fucking sidekick.
Hey, I've done that for years, baby.
Like,
Right.
Like fucking Marlon
And I didn't
Wayans.
complain, so shut up.
No, fuck that shit. It's 2021.
I love mystical magic Negro for you. Can I say that word? I don't know.
No, you can say it. You're the one saying it, though. Just keep that in mind. Okay. And so nobody knows who he is. He's just a complainer right now because he hasn't introduced himself.
Oh, Tommy McGrew.
Tommy McGrew is
That's
in the
right.
house. And joining me on the other side,
You got TJ.
regular spot, TJ.
Yeah, but I mean, shit. I'm basically blinded over here by the shining lovely.
By my beautiful energy. Hi, everybody. I'm Danielle. Thanks for tuning in.
What?
What? Huh?
Shut up. Are we starting early? Hi, everybody. So, in case you guys don't know, I might as well introduce us as this. This is the Double Toasted B Team show, apparently, because as it is right now,
So,
I'm Sammy Gonzalez, who you may know if you've been a fan of another website called Double Toasted. Actually, I was on there yesterday. I had a good time. Somebody wasn't, but we were having a good time.
She had a better time.
Yeah, she had a better time. We heard, which she may or may not reveal. So, but let me introduce, and then we'll get to the things.
Okay.
So, doubletoast.com, great website, movie review website. Tommy, alumni from there.
Yeah.
TJ makes appearances on there. Me, myself, an alumni there. And so Danielle, still on there, and alumni you were on when I was on.
Yeah, I'm an OG. I'm
too,
current.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And so Danielle has, before at that time, you were like a consultant type of person. You did like sales, and then you also did some consulting.
Yeah, I
working?
got hired from a third-party company to do the back-end social media marketing, book shows, public relations, all that. And then once I became single and could actually be myself on air, he was like, yeah, you're not going to be in the background anymore.
Yeah, and so Danielle became a personality on that website. And then last I saw you in the narrative, you went to China.
Yeah, I moved to Hong Kong. I ended up, the company I was working for sold for like millions of dollars, so they gave us a cut. And I was super miserable with my ex, and I was like, I got to have an eat, pray, love moment. And the key to happiness, I'll put y'all on if you guys want to learn to be happy, is combining these four things.
Yes.
What you love,
Right.
what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can get paid for. So if you can find a way to spend at least 8 to 10 hours a day, that's what your job is, to combine all those four things, and you're on the path to clarity and happiness.
And her new career.
I have a-
Okay, wait, hold on. Danielle.
Damn it, Sammy.
Well, no, for framing, I need you, could you back up just a little bit?
Me?
And then, yeah, you, Danielle, and then a little bit to your right, my left. Perfect. And then TJ's good. Everyone's good. Tommy.
Yeah, I had a fucking question.
Yes, sir.
You dick.
Oh, you are
Did you-
charged
hey,
up.
hey.
Because I will not be that nigga. You hear me, TJ?
No one accused you or
I'm
implied
over
that
here,
you
man.
would be.
I'm in the background.
He's in the
I'm
same
in
level of
the
energy I am.
background.
We want to be watching the Cowboys game.
I was enjoying.
We literally, Daniel, I don't think you quite understand. Like, whenever Samuel was like, "Hey, you need me and Tommy on," I was like, "Man,
Yeah.
I gotta watch this game." But he's like, Danielle was coming. I was like, "Man, fuck, I gotta."
If you weren't here, this shit
Like,
would
this
not
shit
be
would not be.
happening.
It would not be
I
happening.
feel
Not
so
be
But I've told, but she
happy.
tried to come on a couple times. I said, you know what? We need the clicks. So I said, we are doing this. And of course, I miss you and shit.
I know what
and,
our next 4 TikTok thumbnails are. It's literally just straight of Danielle.
Hold on. Could you zoom in a little bit more?
Oh my God.
You guys, I don't know if I have that much clout. I don't know if I'm that cool.
No, but the thing is,
are fucking
we
cool.
got people
Shut
here.
up, Danielle.
So I was
She's
boosted.
great.
I was like, yo, like I just love
love
getting to
Danielle,
hanging out with
man.
Danielle
Yeah.
again because it's been a hot minute. I
Yes, it
haven't seen
has.
her.
Yes.
And she's
Yeah.
like, oh, like is it that great? I'm like, yeah, girl, like you're a good person.
You're one of the OGs from Double Toasted. One of the first people I ever met. It's you and Kennard.
Right.
Kennard
Kennard's
was
around
the
here
What the
somewhere.
fuck? Serious?
Kennard was the very first person I met. No, you hadn't gotten there yet because your ass is always
What the
late.
fuck? No. Oh,
You're-
actually met.
Yeah.
Okay, I meant like just you in general.
Yeah, like a fan, or like somebody that would come to watch
Oh,
a
yeah.
show,
Yeah,
not
no,
the
no,
guy
sure.
on
Yeah, I
the
was
show.
there.
Yeah, Tommy. Jesus,
I thought
hold your
you were-
horses.
yeah.
How's your
Yeah,
art
go
going?
back.
Have you been
Great.
doing your
Yeah,
comic book art still?
somewhat.
Yeah.
I bragged on you today.
What do you mean?
I was like, because my girl didn't actually know that you did art.
Oh, okay.
So because I guess it never crossed the conversation. I was
Right.
like, he's amazing. And so then I was like, oh, like I'm gonna talk to my job if you wanna, do some graphic design.
Oh, look at you.
Like on the contract.
All the plugs.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, so shut the fuck up and be grateful for your friends.
You didn't do shit.
All right. Hey, who
That was TJ.
Who made you close to him in a way where you have to be at a show 2 to 3 times a week
We
for the
live
last
in the
year?
same city. I'm pretty sure we would have ran into each other.
Dude, we have
eventually.
our annual council of black
Yes.
people in Austin. That like 7 of us gathered
Right.
together once a year.
Oh, is that this week? Is that why Danielle's here?
Gangbang?
Yeah. Oh,
Is that what you guys talking about?
I mean, it
Girl,
was,
I'm trying.
I mean, no, it was implied.
Tommy's like, we can set that shit up if y'all set up.
I literally, I said,
I'm not saying I'm not saying that.
my goal for today, I was like, because I know. She doesn't even does herself. I want to highlight Danielle's other qualities too, y'all.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're
awesome.
gonna
of
do
course. Yeah,
I know because I know she's talented
Very.
in the marketing and sales side.
right.
Oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to touch you.
No, that's fine.
Like, bro, like I'm saying, I'm like, yes, she's beautiful. We know this, but there's more to her than that.
You're right. Thanks.
Yeah, and she
Appreciate
said it, Big Ace 559. But just remember, folks, viewer discretion is
Yeah.
advised to this
Let's
episode.
keep it 100.
Get a little raunchy.
Children's.
Yeah.
I used the phrase "blue" yesterday, and nobody knew what that meant.
I'm gonna give up about 30 minutes.
Yeah,
What?
yeah,
I just on paper.
It's okay.
I'm trying.
Right, and by the way, Cosmic Danielle is now canon in the Mexcellent Cinematic Universe, so I'm very
Wow.
happy about that.
What does that mean?
But-
So that means that you're now on the show. So now, like, people could do fan art amongst us now.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
you had the Cosmic Danielle stuff with Double Toasted. He has his Kung Fu TJ thing over here.
Yeah.
We have
Yeah.
all sorts of inside jokes here.
I saw some merch where he was on it, and I was like, "What is that, TJ?" And they're like, "That's been on there for years." I'm like, "Coleman, you are still making money off our you know what I mean?" I'm like, "Can I get
I mean,
a cut?"
you guys are both the victim of that, and he's used some of my old designs before.
about it.
But
I'll talk about it like that. I don't even have that shirt.
Can I get a shirt?
That's all I wanted. I said, nigga, can I get a shirt?
Oh man.
nope.
People send
Yeah.
me pictures like a
Yeah.
Cosmic Danielle shirt, and I'm like,
Bro.
they're like, "We'll support you forever." I'm like, "You are not supporting
I'm
me."
sure if you ask for it.
No.
Okay. I'm trying.
I mean, I'm
trying.
sure if I pressed on it, I could maybe sort of get a shirt.
Okay.
But it ain't even that big of a deal to me, because I'm like, that's the like, hey, you know what? I know that good energy is gonna come back to me,
Yep.
and I'm so blessed in my life. I don't have any right to take that away from
Okay.
someone else.
Okay.
I
Go
like
ahead
that,
then with the
yeah.
gratitude.
Grateful,
Words.
gratitude, things like that. That's what we're here about, the Mexcellence. So
Hell yeah.
we'll talk about gangbangs and all that other stuff later at a more convenient
The
time.
2 G's, gangbangs and gratitude. That's what I'm about. I've actually never had a gangbang,
Oh my god.
but I have an idea.
No, not now, and not on camera.
Okay.
Not on
no,
this
no,
network.
It's not a.
It's not a raunchy idea.
Jesus. Yeah, let her talk.
let
Oh,
her.
I thought she was implying one right now.
Do not
No.
censor her.
Are
The
you
joke.
crazy?
God
Bro,
damn
we
it.
Premise
family,
of-
chill, baby.
What the fuck?
This ain't
man?
Olive Garden, bitch. I don't know what she wants.
It's Fast and Furious in here, dog. We family.
Hey,
baby.
like, half of them were fucking each other
Straight
anyway.
fam,
You know
man.
Tyrese is fucking one of them.
Probably.
Yeah,
but
probably.
Daniel, as your mind was letting it out.
Do what you did.
Okay, so here's my thing: is like I always wanted to have a gangbang or whatever, but it's like you gotta be attracted to all of them. For me, at least, because I'm big on that. Like I'm big on like smells and like attraction. Like I have to have it.
Right.
You like what you like.
So I think what I'm going to do is create business cards where it's like, hey, you've been invited to a gangbang. And then like when I see somebody fine, give it to them. And then if I pass out like 30, maybe like 15 will show up. And then
See,
boom.
and here's how I'm gonna spin it, because I said I'm gonna boost her. What y'all hear is an invitation to a gangbang. What I heard was an amazing marketing woman. That's
exactly.
a marketing and saleswoman,
Right,
there.
right.
smart.
She is.
I mean, I'm just saying, if I got a business card and it said you're invited, first of all, she's making you feel special. When's the last time you got a business card from someone?
Right, physical media.
Yeah, physical
Right.
medium. Number two,
It's gonna have a word mark in there. It's gonna have an indentation with it, the embossment, if you will.
let's say
Yeah.
they weren't initially interested. Well, she's mixing in sales because she's leaving it open ended. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
You don't ask yes or no questions.
if you're
right?
into that sort of thing or whatever, like that.
Like, yeah, like,
Right.
like you let it be
You know,
interpreted.
How else would I ever do it? Because then if I get invited to one, I'm going to hate 90% of them.
That's true.
You know what?
It's fair.
I mean, obviously, it
No.
should be her choice. Who's invited to the gangbang?
Yeah.
Right. No, that's a logistical nightmare, a gangbang, if you think about it. Like we're gonna get
It's
what
like
way?
a high end club.
For
She's like-
who?
right. No,
In
we're
what way?
Well, no, we're gonna break down the elements of this. We're gonna make it
Okay.
completely non-sexual to the point where it's just like a logistical nightmare. First of all, cleanup. Who's doing the janitorial
You
before and
swallow
after?
the nut, ding dong. All of them. I'm just kidding.
No,
I could never do that.
but no, but there's
I'm talking
other
a lot of shit.
there's
I couldn't.
there's
Limits. I mean,
other
look, hey.
fluids in the area. So, there's other things that you can't drink all of the girls' stuff. That's not practical.
It
So,
was a messy morning, yeah.
perhaps. But when I'm saying, so you got that going on, organizing it, are they illegal?
No.
They're not? Okay. So the
Fuck you gonna tell me what's
Why would
illegal
it
in my
be
own
illegal?
private?
I don't know.
home?
Make
Be
it
illegal
there's
to
some-
videotape it and then sell it without their discretion.
Right,
That's
or
illegal.
like depravity laws or something. I don't know. It's the South. They have weird laws here. I don't know. There's some states where you can't buy one hamster. You have to buy two of them so they don't get lonely. That's a real law in like New Mexico or some shit.
Wow,
Like,
they have more rights the hamsters do than women in Texas. That's
wow.
fucked.
Yeah.
right. Also,
Not great.
I will allow the word cochina to be used in our chat, which means nasty woman. Like you're nasty. It's like it's polite, but not really. It's very
I don't
bad.
care. I like when they call
Point
me.
is, yeah. And then the organization who gets the go ahead for the gangbang, because like if there's like you said. It's not going to be like in the movies where it's all hot women. There's going to be a couple ones that are not your flavor, you know?
Do you know that a gangbang is one woman and a bunch of dudes?
Oh, I was thinking of group. Never mind.
Literally reverse.
Reverse.
Man.
Orgy, that's an
For
orgy.
people who weren't sheltered as children,
Or don't
Or
watch that
adults.
part of the porn
I mean,
channels.
as children, I meant teenagers.
Bro,
I
you
mean,
ain't
we
even gotta watch
definitely,
that part. You've been through the sections.
When
There
I
should be
first
enough
was
reference.
introduced to it, and I've been watching it ever since.
What kind of porn do you watch?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh my God, are we there?
Yeah.
What's
I'm,
your-
I'm pretty vanilla. It's just like
Prostitute shit.
amateurish stuff, like college fucking party, whatever, like that kind of
Wow,
shit.
that's
So
boring
you
as
need a
shit.
story. You need a background story.
Not like a little bit of that. Let's see, like
Everybody has to say it. So
yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like I'm not gonna put my crazy stuff out there because I'm not too crazy, whatever. But like there is a point where I've realized like studio isn't doing it for me. Like it's like okay,
You
so,
want some realness
Fake.
to it.
yeah, I need some visceral,
some
and I need
voyeurism,
that a little more of
That's
that
it.
kind of
A
stuff.
little voyeurism, it's fine.
So the idea is, and I
God
keep,
damn, man,
I'm
okay,
putting
we
it up.
get it. Shit.
I'm letting them know so
They
that they
know.
don't jump into this
It's-
randomly, and we're talking about my preferences. So
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, okay.
yeah. So the idea, and my parents are like, oh, what is Sam doing? He has a girl on the
yes.
show.
That's all you had. to
And
no.
say.
so
We got you.
but yeah, if it's like flip facial, that doesn't do it for me now. It's like I need a little more elevated. If there's a little more personality to it, that's what I'm looking for.
Need a little more love.
I need whether it be romantic or just like we'll slap the shit at you, whap, and she's into it. I'm like, hell yeah, fuck, do what you got to do, man.
All right. Whenever you get off of baby's first porn day, I will not go into my details, but I like a lot of different things. I usually end up in like a rough category.
a rough one.
Yeah, like a pretty rough category.
Like
love
the,
like
the
abuse?
category is rough, or you like a rough go at it.
no, rough
Well,
go at it, not abuse, not that far.
Yeah.
Tried to say it so subtly, so it just didn't.
Oh
come
no,
Right.
I'm just
You know.
like yo. I'm
I
like
got
you're-
you.
I'm like, hey, I don't like, hey,
This is
I
a
don't
safe
need,
space.
I don't need the everyday sex nonsense.
You want this spank choke gag? I get it.
I want like
Yeah,
basically,
you need it.
basically body.
What about you,
slamming.
Tommy? Your turn.
Oh,
Body slamming.
Yeah.
well,
That's another thing.
I mean, kind of
too.
along those lines, I guess.
Rough.
To me, it's a dom sub
Yeah. They.
dynamic.
Yeah.
It's-
So you would never be the sub.
I'm not the sub.
I can't do that.
I can't.
No, like I've thought about it. Like if there was a girl that was fine, right, and she was like, I would like you to be submissive, like just one night. If she did anything with my wrists, like she tied them to something, I would freak the fuck out.
Yeah.
I like unless she's into me hulking out the fucking bed and ripping out
It's-
myself from the headboard. If she was into that, then maybe. But I would freak the fuck out.
So when
That's role play.
A
That's
girl
a
I
whole
was with,
different thing.
like, and here's how I found out. Like a girl I was with, tied my hands and was doing stuff. Right? She
Yeah.
was like, she was like, oh, I'll get on top of it, all that kind of stuff.
Right.
I had 5 seconds in this, and I said, nah.
That's when you got it. It's really important in life when you're uncomfortable, when you're experiencing pain or any type of discomfort, to welcome it, acknowledge it, and let it be there and let it pass. The minute you're like, get me out of these things, get me out of these things, you don't have any growth. It's no value. You have to say, let me just accept this.
Look.
It makes you such a more well-rounded person so that when you are really, really, truly suffering, it won't be as bad.
I've tried not like as far as look. Here's my one rule. I'll tell you.
Okay.
That.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Leave my asshole alone.
Oh, see, I hate that. You got to have a little asshole
just
play.
leave it alone. I said leave
That
it
was one of
alone.
my questions I wanted to ask you
And
guys too.
see,
Yeah, we're gonna talk. Danielle's gonna have some questions that she'd want to ask every guy.
Today's about relationships
Right.
and
no,
sex.
it's about
And if you have
sex,
questions-
relationships, but mostly sex.
And if you have questions in the chat, I will be looking because it's quite active
ask.
here.
It's like-
ask away.
What
Here's
was
the thing.
Can I talk? God damn, the black man can never talk.
No. What it is?
I might as well leave.
No. What it is?
I might as well
No, what it is he
Sammy.
thinks he's the host now because he's on this side when he doesn't know his role and doesn't know when to shut his mouth.
Can I? Well, hey.
That was a
That's what
rough
I'm talking
quote.
about. They love to talk shit to you, don't they, when you're on this side, huh? Huh, TJ?
Hey, well, usually JJ
Don't
shuts
they?
the fuck up and makes the funny.
no, I
Shut the
don't
fuck up and make
do
the
it.
funny.
Y'all are idiots.
Want me to switch over there? I'll
No,
switch.
Danielle,
Okay,
I
so what are you talking about? No asshole play. What else?
That's about it. He said one rule.
Oh, that's it.
No, there's nothing else. It was so
He's like taint fine.
I got one rule.
After that, it's kind of,
No.
we'll talk about it.
There's a discussion to be had.
Might be a discussion.
Yeah, it's not. It's all about context, conversation, communication, right?
Right.
And everybody has those things that they're not comfortable with,
Right.
but you like Danielle's saying, you have to be willing to make sure you're compromising for whoever the partner is for, right? Because I'm certain that they're doing things that they're not comfortable with too.
Right.
And so, yeah, you just have those hard no's. But Danielle, what about you? On the porn comment, and then
The rule?
what's your rule?
Oh, I got one rule. No motherfucking rules. That's my rule.
What? Yeah, see.
I don't really have
do
any
you not
rules.
have the because that would
Yeah.
would have been one.
No, thank you. I'm not gonna do that because that's gonna be too overused. It's gonna be too much. She's gonna do that. You think that she's gonna do that so little this
I love
episode?
having
She's gonna
this
do that.
because I
Well,
can never
no,
talk like
it's
this.
what
on
I
the
just
Oh, yeah,
that's
go ahead.
that's such a great kicking off point to Danielle. And
Fine.
why I like Danielle. I'm pretty sure all of us love you for a different
Oh,
reason.
I love you guys too.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
thankful.
I mean, realty. I want to give you a nice shout out because I mean, look, the thing is, as someone who's also in, I worked at full disclosure, worked at Facebook,
Yeah.
doing ads management. I've been hustling for a minute, but as someone who's in sales and marketing, you've never given off the area. Ever since I came to your spot in the domain, you a hustler, you a grinder, and I always have respect for that.
Yeah.
And so
Get
everybody
my
loves-
paper somehow, one way or another. I'm gonna get this money. I'm gonna blow it.
she's like the whenever you were it's just it's a good energy to be around, right?
Thank you.
And so
I
it's
appreciate you.
Yeah.
and then also it's cool to see just plain and simple. It's always cool to see a woman who is not afraid to be herself
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
unapologetically
I'm
that.
old
right?
though, y'all. I'm 34, about to be 35.
See, look, me and her are the same age actually.
Yeah.
We're not that how many what's your birthday?
October 2nd.
Okay. 86.
Yeah.
Boom. See, we're both 86. It's a thing. When you hit this age, it's different.
Yeah. You just give less
You
fucks.
want free. Oh my God.
Out freak me, somebody.
It's a demand.
gets to
Well,
that.
so
dirty 30s is a real fucking.
so for some context.
Because I'm
Yeah.
close to the start then. Because I'm telling you, this has been the case for a minute. So
Oh, yeah, he's a fucking wild person. You need to watch him. But
Yes.
no, but Tommy, to put your little bit of business out there,
don't
you
give
got
a
out of a 8-year-long relationship.
Yes.
Wasn't very adventurous, to be fair.
To
all
be
due respect to everybody
Yes,
involved.
all people.
You were in, but last
Great people involved.
Yes, last I checked in last episode, you had that one guy you were going back and forth with while you were in NOS before
Yeah,
you
I
went
had
to
a-
the thing.
Oh yeah, Donald. Yeah.
That guy, and he was not correct in a lot of ways, to my understanding. Were there anybody in between
Don't
that
let that guy,
that
yeah.
put you further down the line of no give a fuckery?
No relationship I've ever had has gotten me to feel like no give a fuckery. I just am sexual and I can't fight it, and I'm not gonna fight it. I'm cool with monogamy too if I meet the right guy, but as a single woman, I'm gonna have fun
Right. And my thing,
and that is
second that.
perfectly fine.
and protect myself. Always wear condoms.
well, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was gonna say as protection, as long as you're not transmitting anything, which I'm not accusing you of by any means.
statuses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The second thing was, and I just want to emphasize, as always, when we talk about choking, spanking, all that shit, consent is key.
Yeah,
and so
for
I
sure.
Very
just
key.
I just want to emphasize that because people
Super
sometimes
key.
take these conversations and be like, "Oh, Danielle, she's a
Yeah,
fucking
no.
slip because she
No,
doesn't-"
No,
it's-
no.
But I want to contextualize it in that
Please
way
do,
so
yeah.
that you know that when we talk about slobber and dicks and pussies and all that shit, it's sophomorish and immature and stupid, but at the same time,
didn't have to do
we
that.
do have some sense when it comes to this kind of
We
shit.
do.
We all in our own ways care about the people that we're with at any given time. So
Yeah.
it's fun.
Yes.
Because I'll put it like this, right? I think Danielle's a great example. I think a lot of people are, right? Whenever first of all, there's this inherent discomfort whenever women are talking about sexual activity, fuck
Right.
you for that, right? But then there's also this preconceived notion that you're not allowed to be sexual or choose a pathway within sexual creativity that doesn't allow you, that choice, right? It feels like, oh, they're doing it because they need to. Fuck
Right.
no, homie.
Yeah.
Sales and
fun.
marketing.
Yeah.
She can flip into that anytime she wants to.
Exactly.
I've been making other people money my whole life, selling shit I don't give a fuck about.
Yeah.
So
So-
now I'm about to sell myself
look,
and get my money.
that's
Not
right.
be a
No,
prostitute
no.
though. I've never been paid for sex.
No, look, and that's kind of the beauty of OnlyFans, which I like.
Right.
Is that.
Yeah.
Look, I get it. God damn, I get it.
Tom's like, what's your link again?
I've already seen it.
Okay.
Look,
Am I the only one who has it?
Oh, I forgot to send it to you. I'm sorry.
I just
forgot to
showed you a video from last night.
I got the behind the scenes cut. I was good.
okay,
Right,
great.
right.
Anywho, no, look,
Not for real.
you are all about, the fiscal. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he really is.
I'm all about money.
No, that's why I love you, man. That's
You know this.
It's about freedom.
Why
It's,
you
it's
money?
about
Because
time
of that,
freedom
yeah.
and financial freedom. Where when I get up and do whatever the fuck I want every single day.
yes.
Sometimes requires me taking care of my family. Doing things I don't want to do, like cleaning and cooking and all that shit. But I love to be able to get up and do what I want every single day, and it's because I've taken this risk on OnlyFans and basically showed my whole sexual experiences to the world.
And that said, this is her time to plug her OnlyFans. Go ahead, because you wanted to plug her OnlyFans.
Plug.
So
Yeah,
it's okay.
I'll go safe search on, and you go ahead and plug your OnlyFans.
Oh, it's
Go
okay.
for it.
It's just onlyfans.com/spendit22, something like that.
Wow, but you would need.
It
You
is
need to
Spend It
know.
22, it
Okay,
is,
hold on.
yeah.
See, 20 safe search
Exactly.
on OnlyFans. Do the thing, and
Hey, this is your homie. You should have this on normal search.
I know. Can
I
you
should
imagine?
I should
No,
have
he
this
does.
on my
Don't
thumbnail.
let him fool you
No,
with this
because it's
shit.
gonna be. There it is. Hold on, there we go. Oh, look at that. I never seen the OnlyFans from desktop.
Shit.
There it is. From desktop. Shut up.
Okay.
And so, yeah, there it is.
Trash
New
ass
videos
interface.
coming later today. I don't see any posts, Danielle. You're a little late. That was 3 days ago.
I sent him in the DMs. I'm not an idiot. If you want to see the
Ah.
sex stuff, you got it. It's all through the DMs.
Look at that. Look at that. Subscribe to see users post. $25 a month. There it is.
I raised it when they put out that information that they were quitting because
Yeah.
so many people started subscribing.
It's worth
Like,
it.
let me add that little $5.
Right. So you,
Look,
so you told me. Oh,
So McGrew's reviews, roll it. Look.
okay. So
That's actually a great name.
So Tommy,
Well,
that's our
that's
show.
our
That's
show,
our
yeah.
show. Talk about plugging things. McGrew's reviews, Shang-Chi, What If coming soon, but not as soon as Tommy with these videos. Go ahead, Tommy.
Danielle's OnlyFans. So, what is it? Our ranking is just 1 through 10. It's a solid. It's a solid 10.
Oh,
Realistically,
wow,
I'm gonna be
really?
realistic because me and you, 9.5.
9.5. The videos could be longer.
Can I see these links?
Here, they're right here, Doc. Just go
Just
through the
help them
folder.
out, Danielle.
Yeah, make it a little bit
Look,
easier.
if you really want to know, I can tell you after the show what you need. Some improvements,
Some
critiques.
tips.
Tommy was sitting there. He was like, had his monocle on. had the
He's like,
cigar.
I see the reflection in her glasses,
Or
and so
either-
I need to
She's
get that lighting
beautiful.
Are
right.
either one of you single and in your 30s, mid 30s?
Who you talking about?
Either one of you.
Me?
That's
You're
not
30.
fair.
30?
How old are you?
30 and single?
That's not
You're-
fair.
You're still young to it. You.
Oh, God, dude. Okay, I'm
How
not
old are
single.
you?
Don't worry about
You're
it.
not single, but how old are you?
We don't talk about that on there.
Mid 20s, some
Really?
20 something.
I'm actually later 20.
whatever.
Late
I was trying to give you
20s
some
is
fucking
fine.
credit.
I'll take it. It's fine. When you hit this point, if you are single, fortunately, you just it's a fuck it moment.
It is a fuck it
To
moment.
a lot of things.
Especially, I'm starting to be like, fuck it
Yes.
about my body. Like, I know I'm not the skinniest girl in the world, and like,
And we appreciate that.
And like-
Hold up. Shout out to the
right.
thickness.
Hey.
Thickness
Oh, I
is
love it.
appreciated.
Yes. You didn't regret it. You didn't regret it.
If you don't know,
Yeah.
Danielle, here on this show, especially because I've not done a powerlifting meet in about a year and a half, and I don't care that I have cheeks because I know that once I get to powerlifting, everything goes back to normal. But it doesn't matter because we appreciate thickness here
I
of
love
all
thickness.
shapes and sizes.
I want women to know that they don't have to be scared if they're laying in bed and then they have to pee. Like, don't be scared to get up and just walk and go pee or anything. Like, you don't need a towel wrapped around your body.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
that
I
kind
am
of
not
stuff.
perfect at all. Like, I'm like a size 14, like straight up, and I just feel so much more confident as I get older because I just don't give a fuck.
Right.
You literally just had sex with
don't
me,
care.
made you come so hard. You think you're gonna care if I have a little bit of chunky belly? Like, it's
You know what you care about at this age? Nothing.
yeah.
Fucking nothing.
Health. I care
You
about my health.
Health, and you care about happiness. The 2 H's. Fuck the 2 G's for now. The
Yeah.
for now. But the 2 H's, just health and happiness.
Yeah, that's
Literally.
actually a really important
That's
thing.
all you want in life.
Quality of
Love,
life.
happiness. Hey, but look, love is something that people hinge their entire lives on. Don't. When it comes,
No.
it comes. I'm not looking at you just cause. I'm just
Because you're the only one that's in a
she
relationship in
gets
this whole
it, so I
situation.
don't have to look at her. I'm
Self love is more important than any.
Self-love
That's
is
the most important relationship
Mental
that you
health
have.
is the most important
Yeah.
thing.
Look, I think because I'm in agreement to you, right?
Okay.
I think that the reason why
didn't
the
let
reason
me
why
finish.
no oh, my bad.
We'll get to the sex part. You continue.
No, I was saying
we're on
that-
the life part.
No, the reason why, like, hey, I can only speak on my personal experience that I've always vibed so right? It's because, hey, first of all, I love myself. Love myself more than anybody. I also love myself and know enough about my worth, because the true real value you're missing is money. I wasn't kidding about that. We all about the money around here. I look, fiscal security, make sure that you don't gotta get, because I was saying, because look, the thing when you were saying
part of it too.
because you were saying you don't give a fuck because you get to a certain age. I'm like, nigga, I don't give a fuck because I'm good.
Look,
like I made sure
TJ,
to cross my I's and dot my
TJ,
T's.
I'm talking to adults. I'm sorry. Bills,
The adults
all
are
that
talking.
shit apply. Your bank account,
Yeah,
all that shit.
yeah.
That doesn't matter either, though. Really, as long as your bills are paid
As
and you have a
long as
little bit
your
of money.
bills-
No, that's what I'm
Okay.
saying. Like as long as you feel like,
Look,
because my whole thing is right. For me, I always pay rent 2 months ahead, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I never like the feeling of ever being in a situation you don't know what life's gonna catch you, right? And so, shit, bills are paid. Fucking live your best life. Who can judge you?
yeah.
Bro, I tell Sammy, you've seen the cars I've driven. You saw the last one.
Yeah.
They're all shitty. Can I buy a brand new one? Yes.
Yes, you can.
This one is the nicest one I've ever had.
And it literally did not start earlier today.
And it literally didn't start. But that was
is
actually
true.
that was on me more so than anything.
Spark plugs.
The
just
two
did not
biggest
prepare.
waste of money are cars and clothes. It's like literally the biggest waste of money.
Yeah.
Damn.
So
Yeah,
no more
sorry.
Louis Vuitton for me as my $1,200
Yeah, she's-
purse.
Yeah, I never
right.
understood. I understood the clutches because they're nice. You use them every day. That makes sense to me. Having a nice one.
Yeah.
My sister's got a nice one. My mom's got a nice one. Anything else like the belts? Like I never understood Gucci belts. It's like it's a fucking belt, and I have a big panza, so nobody sees my belt. So it's
Yeah,
like,
I can't even fit them.
So it's like maybe I'm a little biased, but
The only time I get a little bougie, that's bougie as fuck, but I love it, Danielle. I
What?
love it though.
What?
Your little.
Oh, my little. This
it
was
was
my
for your
first month on
birthday.
OnlyFans.
You
and
said it was for
see-
your
let me see-
birthday,
show it.
I
right?
was sitting in on Rodeo Drive. And
Yeah.
I had
You
like
bought it
20
on Rodeo.
racks.
Get the
Yeah.
fuck- Well, there you go.
My accountant was like, "You can afford it."
I love it. See, my
you have an accountant?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, because she's smart.
TJ's my accountant, and he does my taxes every so often.
You have to pay your taxes.
I do pay my taxes. He
does
helps me
pay
do
his
my
taxes.
he helps me
makes
do my
sure-
taxes.
He makes sure we all pay our taxes.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, good.
Oh, look,
yeah.
time out. I've been trying to have a stock and financial investing class here for a hot
I'm
minute.
all for it.
Dude, I've been trying to get these motherfuckers to edit these shows, and I think that's a little bit higher priority.
We listen to TJ.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna teach
We
you how to
don't
edit so you can
listen
teach
to you.
them to do that shit because I can't even get them to show up at 8:15. We have a special guest to make people wait.
Hey, Sammy, sometimes it's just about presentation, my guy.
8:20. I showed up at 8:20.
Hey, Tommy, and I acknowledge the
I know,
positive
man.
value there.
That's why I love you, bro.
But pause.
Hey,
That's why I love you, man.
Why don't you just start telling him if the show's at 8:15, tell him 8 o'clock.
Marcos does that
That's what I do.
Well, no,
because he's the smart one of the group.
because if I would have told him at
Trust me.
7:45, he would have showed up at 7:30 for some reason, and then he would have been waiting outside mad at me.
Oh,
that's
I
what he
see.
does.
That's how it
comes
works.
he comes super early or super late.
So
There's
no,
in
no.
between.
Let me tell you what could have happened. Let me tell you an alternative universe. You could have been like, "Hey guys, why don't y'all come through at 7? Watch the game here,
Oh, yeah. That would have been
and
genius.
then boom,
would have been here at
we're here."
6:45.
And then we would, hey shit, you would have got me out of. I would have been like ready to go.
You would
Well,
think
here's
I
the
would've-
thing, but here's the
I've
thing,
known you
though.
for like a decade. Really?
Here's the thing, though. No Cowboys in this house. No Tom Brady in this house. So fuck off. But
Hey, but hey, they
There
can't.
goes
Be,
our happiness.
Yeah, right.
yeah, see, no, you guys can't be
Like,
happy
I
in
give
this
a
house.
fuck.
No, but by the way, I want to go now to the chat because the chat has been in there going a little active. They're
Okay.
like they're watching intently. They're wondering what's going on next. But we have one thing that made me laugh. Key is our animator. The intro that you saw earlier. He's a little bit younger than even TJ. He's a young man, handsome dude.
Yeah,
he
I
said
love
I was
it.
told to choke someone and I was not ready for that shit.
Oh,
That
really?
first time is a trick. No, the
Haven't
first
lived
time.
yet, man.
The first time, I have a little side story about that. That's
Okay.
funny to me. But then someone else, Big Ace 559. I got a question for y'all. Since we're in these topics, would y'all rather eat ass or suck toes? That seems easy to
Oh, I
me.
love eating ass.
I mean, I'm all about eating ass.
Oh, I need
like,
it.
like you
I
guys
am all
do it?
about
You
eating.
do
Yes.
it, and
All
then you
of it.
do that.
All of
Yeah.
it.
See,
No, see, it wasn't that I was like,
was
oh,
the
that's
frankness,
embarrassing.
wasn't
It was
it?
just so quick.
Yes. Oh, God. it's my
So-
favorite
We know
thing.
what we like. We're
Oh,
35.
nothing-
Bro, even I
Nothing gets me going faster.
right.
Some guys don't like it, though.
I d- no. Like I said, leave it alone for
Fucking
me. And then I'm not a team player in that regard. Like I'll
Shout
do
out to
everything
Omarion,
else.
by the way.
Right, for putting it
normalized
on.
that
Yeah,
shit.
he did.
He straight up.
No, it was
Normalized.
Janae Aiko when she
Yeah,
said,
It was.
"Eat the booty like
It
groceries."
was.
And I saw
I'm sorry.
an interview.
Janae Aiko, yeah.
But I saw an interview. She doesn't even do it. She just did it because it rhymed.
She just said that for the fucking interview.
No, I believe
Goodbye.
I'll suck toes before that, and I'm not even a big toe sucker. But that to me is more
If you're
erotic
eating
in a
her
way.
pussy and you just lift her and you just get it, like
yeah,
you might
that's
get
a different element to the game.
It's
All right.
eating ass.
Yeah, I don't want to do
God,
that.
that's lovely. Oh,
Won't
in
be
the
sitting on your face anytime soon.
Hey,
Well, that was never
Danielle,
part of the plan, but
Danielle,
sure.
Doggy style position doing it is the best.
Yeah. See, that's the weird thing about eating ass is like with the guys, like the positions to get them in are so
Hilarious.
Like, it's like you don't want the
Hilarious.
guy with his legs all up. It's
Yeah.
like you gotta not give a
No,
fuck.
there was
though,
a
you know?
rapper that said he enjoys it, and everyone made fun of him because they were imagining him with his legs, his ankles above. He's an old, like 40-year-old rapper and shit. Forget
Bro,
what it
I
was.
can't
but
see
the
a-
whole thing is right, like, because I mean, I'm team them way before toes, dude.
Really?
See,
Toes are disgusting. There's a lot
I'm
of
not
other
a fan of feet. Look,
cute.
if they're pretty, yes, they got to be manicured.
I mean, yeah, I mean, like, I'll
No,
make
'cause I'm
that
thinking-
sacrifice,
Hey.
I guess.
Because I'm thinking about what are you more willing to do? Let's say you were in the heat of the moment, you picked up the girl. What are you more willing to do?
Right.
And I just think I'm like, well, usually most people, you know, depending on how your heat goes, like, you know, if it's really bad down there, like, usually it's a usual general neutralness, right? But
right.
them feet, you could be after a day of walking.
Let me tell you something.
Socks.
There is not a foot out there that is grosser than a gross asshole. So I'm going. I mean, this is against of what
I
my
haven't had a
preference
gross
is.
asshole.
No, look at you. You're
No,
lucky.
because most people, like, if that's gonna happen, they're very conscious, like, and like,
Hey.
oh, like,
Oh,
that's-
they're clean.
Hey,
It's
people are
already
working from
known.
home. They're not walking anywhere. They take the shower. They sit at their desk. Their feet ain't doing any magic work. This is the
Yeah,
best
but
time. No, but my thing in my concept is that I am very much of the foreplay status. So that's more part of the erotic nature of it, where it's like, okay, you know,
Oh, Barry
work from
White.
the,
Is Barry White a part of you?
Yeah, exactly. You know, you
Old
start with the
school.
foot, and maybe
Nothing
just
wrong with that.
maybe throw a toe in there. You know, just like bam, and then you can massage up the leg, and then then you get your face up and thing, and then you start your business, right?
Yeah.
And then you don't fucking like an animal, just ass in your face. That's
Why
not my
not?
style.
all I'm
I know, I'm
hearing
like,
is
really?
Why
boring
the fuck
sex.
not? No
That's all
shit.
I'm hearing, Sammy.
Is this 1973?
He's younger. He's all right. He'll get
He's
there.
younger than
Yeah.
me technically,
I
but
don't think he will.
No.
I don't know if it's in him.
no,
The right
because I'm
girl.
Catholic. I'm a good Catholic boy.
Bro, I was raised a Jehovah's
bullshit,
Witness.
yeah.
What you talking about?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that fun fact about you.
This motherfucker's from a different country. Too. He's American.
My
born
family's
here.
from Zimbabwe, bro.
But yeah.
Yeah, they probably eat gross. I'm kidding. I don't even know Zimbabwe food.
No, they don't. But
I'm just saying.
But no, I'm just. But I'm kind of like, hey,
Sorry, M. Xavier. Oh my God, Danielle is everywhere on a TV near you. But
no,
go
but
ahead.
Danielle, I actually kind of wanted to know, like, what inspired your kind of beginning of OnlyFans? Because you've been modeling for a hot minute.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you've always been really good about, you know,
getting the
modeling,
shots. Yeah,
Yeah.
getting the shots
getting,
in.
getting the
So-
correct angles, and then kind of
great
where
at
did you see your growth really start to
So
take
the
off?
problem, so what really happened, and one of the main reasons why I quit Double Toasted is because I started making so much money on Snapchat selling pictures and videos and stuff, and I didn't want Coleman to be like, "Dog, what the fuck you selling content to my fans? Like, what are you doing? You can't, like, you're a representation of the brand. Don't do that." So I had to make a choice where I was like, "Are you gonna get this money?" And quit Double Toasted, or are you going to stand Double Toasted and quit because I knew I couldn't do both,
Right.
unless I had approached Coleman, but I was not ready for that because I didn't want the smoke.
Right.
right.
Which I should have, because Coleman is so supportive, and he's like, "Yeah, for sure." He's super helpful.
He's so
Hell
supportive.
yes.
Yeah.
Right.
which is crazy to me. So I started doing, to answer your question, I started doing, you know, the Snapchat thing. I did that since 2014. I've literally been selling content since 2014.
No, I knew you had the Snapchat.
Yeah. So then what happened was, the OnlyFans thing starts going out. You got Beyonce dropping it in a song and all that shit. Who posted that? I didn't post that one.
Guess Corinne. This is
Oh, I
all
love
Corinne's
Corinne.
page. We love Corinne. Corinne's even taking shots at me.
Yeah.
Ex-girlfriend of mine. Corinne's fucking dopest. So
She's an ex-girlfriend of yours?
no, she shot one of my
Oh,
ex-girlfriends.
Roxanne. Yeah. Yeah, she's actually the one that completely
Voldemort, we
started
call her
all
on
of
this
this.
show. What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
but-
the one.
We do.
But yeah, that's one of them there.
anyways,
These are the
I
most
was-
recent ones. Yeah.
I was getting like, I don't know, 30 messages a week. "Hey, do you have an OnlyFans? Hey, do you have an OnlyFans? Hey, do you have an OnlyFans?" And the quarantine started, and I was like, I'm so bored. Like, even though I had a boyfriend at the time, I probably shouldn't have done it. But anyways, I was like, I'm gonna start it. And tell me why the first month, I made like 25 grand. I was like,
Because of
Jesus.
you.
I mean,
That's
it's-
like
I mean,
most
because
of my
of you.
student loan.
yeah, it's dropped. I mean, and OnlyFans takes 20%, and also I
Damn.
blow it quick. Like, I don't have that 20 grand now. Trust me, I don't.
Right.
And like, but
Spin as you go.
Yeah, and some months it goes down, you know, some months it goes up, some months it goes down, and I'm thankful for it. But that's how I got into it. I just got to a point where I was like, and my boyfriend, I was like, hey, I think I'm gonna start an OnlyFans. I'm gonna try to make like 10 grand in a month. And he's like, yeah, that's not really how it's gonna work. You're not gonna make that much money. It was overnight 10 grand.
But that's usually how it goes. And the thing is most people that get into the industry, I've been studying some of this kind of stuff, is that they go in not really knowing how to manage themselves, not how to manage their money. They get a nice influx of money at the beginning, and then they go, oh, I'm gonna spend it, and they lose it all, and they don't prepare themselves to double down into the industry. So
and you really have to have your taxes shit prepared because you will owe so much money. So I started an LLC.
Yes,
I write off all these trips, all these hotels, all my clothes, all these things that I buy, and I pay twice a year. Make sure I'm up to date. I take it very seriously because I don't want to owe.
Right.
Even though I've already paid thousands and
the IRS will get your ass.
Hell yeah! And my best friend was like, "Bitch, you this is going to be a waste of your time and a waste of basically selling your soul to the devil unless you are financially smart about it."
Sorry, I'm sorry. M. Xavier did read the twinkle in my eye. He said, "Sammy's starting an OnlyFans," because I was like, 25,000.
You ain't got these double G's though, Daddy.
They're kind of there. I need to work out a little bit. No. So my joke / my curiosity, right? Maybe in a different world, because I have size 17 feet.
Oh, you got a big dick then, right?
Yes.
This is so
Who's gonna say
inappropriate.
no to that? Yes. No. I was. No, I don't. My penis is
17
average.
foot?
Size 17, right?
She helped him out.
Yeah.
That was the best boost I've ever seen.
Right. I don't even know how to. What do I do with this? Sure.
What
No,
is that?
Bro,
Big
see,
foot.
but
the point was doing like I've heard that like foot fetish people like stomping on bread and shit.
Yep.
Makes fucking money, or
Yeah.
like selling socks.
Yeah.
mukbangs are
Everybody's got that special.
Right. No,
kind of
but you
kink.
telling me that I could buy some fucking Hanes socks for 12 for $1, sell them to people on the internet for wearing them for a week
If
for
somebody
20
wants
bucks.
to buy it.
Right.
Yeah.
And I don't got nothing special. I'm not Mr. Casanova.
Do you know that where you're in your brain, the way it's like put together is that the sex I don't even know what it's called, is close to the foot, like where everything.
the sex
and so
drive.
that's why
essentially, yeah.
they get cross promoted, I guess, or
Right.
whatever. And
That's
that's
a
why
good
people
way to put it.
because feet are like the most common
Fetishized.
fetish.
Yeah.
Really?
I've had,
Like, I
Yeah.
got
Yeah, I didn't know that.
nothing on. I literally look at feet and I'm like, it's not that I hate feet. It's just more I'm so like
Yeah.
nothing going
Well,
on.
it doesn't mean anything to me, which is why I'd be so lucrative at it. I'd be like, wait, you want me to put them in Jello? Fucking, I
And
don't
see,
care.
that's where I'm at now. Like now, it's not really like
Yeah.
oh, I got to do it.
Some people love it.
If I'm there and they're pretty feet, fine. I was not at that point at around you guys' age. It was a point where it made me want to throw the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like, it was gross as shit to me.
Yeah.
And then as I got older, I was with, a chick with beautiful feet. And it just came up, I guess you could say. And then there you go.
Yeah.
And so
That's the thing.
man.
Your
So now it's-
experiences
yeah.
change as you go along.
All
Like,
you are and all you will ever be are the people you surround yourself with and the experiences you go through.
Right.
Never forget that.
that's
it
what
is
makes
so
you.
important who you hang around.
Right.
Super important.
Yeah.
Damn,
which-
I'm making
remember
some
that
bad
shit.
right.
decisions.
No.
The both of
I'm like, I gotta go.
I was like,
Hey,
I was questioning it.
I got more subscribers than you do on any of your channels. She's making more money in a month's time. I don't know. You make a lot of money, but she's making more money in a month's time having a good time.
None of these
you work
things
hard.
equate to the value of your character, though.
Yeah.
So
It
perfect.
sucks that Tommy has such a bad cat. What?
No, he doesn't. He's a
that?
doll.
Nothing. I love you. You're my friend.
Okay.
I'm hungry.
But no, to what I love about Danielle is that's what she did. She said, fuck it. We mentioned that. But she got money off of living and having fun.
I know.
And
I
doing
bet.
what you
I'm
wanna
sure
do.
it'll bite me in the butt one day.
No.
No, it won't.
No.
Look, you actually inspired me a little bit after my breakup.
Really?
Yes.
To just be a savage?
Well,
Just go full savage mode?
kind of. No, actually, that was already there. Just to
It helped dust it off.
It was, oh, you need
So what are you swiping on Tinder and shit, getting some bitches here and there?
Jesus, I wouldn't call them bitches.
Nice, wonderful ladies.
Yeah, women of caliber.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right.
Young
Yeah.
ladies.
Classy ladies.
And see me, I have a wide spectrum, like of women, like thick, skinny, black,
All short.
white,
Yeah.
Asian.
Yeah, I like them all.
Oh, don't care. I like women because I just like women,
Yeah.
and I just like
Same.
every aspect
Hashtag same.
See,
Ooh,
'cause
I
the
love
whole-
some Danielle. See, she gets it.
Because the whole thing,
gets
right?
it.
The whole thing, right, is a lot of people. The moment that someone tells you it's like, "Hey, I don't want to date this certain type of person," is the moment I'm like, "You're an immature person," right?
Yeah.
Because when you X out a category, that
You ca-
means that
you-
you don't know, right?
You are doing yourself no favors.
I actually wouldn't blame a guy that wouldn't want to date me because I have an OnlyFans. Like I understand men are.
Oh, we're not
super-
even talking about that. We're talking about
Oh.
a specific type. So I will
So
raise.
so it's like,
Well, here,
I
TJ.
don't date. I was like, I don't date Hispanic dudes.
Let me raise my hand
Okay.
because I've been doing this Mexcellence thing a long time. One of the earliest running gags on the Mexcellence, I'm 24, 25 when I start this thing, from my brother and my cousin. These are two people closest to me because I had that mindset around that age where it's like, I want this, 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 and this.
No.
And as I've gotten older, I'm like, that element is still there in terms of what I like, what my preferences are, but I've been around and done a lot of things with this, that, and the other of every type of ethnicity, every
Yeah.
type of size and shape. It's
about chemistry, I
I feel like
think.
that's not
religion.
true.
Bro,
Huh?
I feel like that's not
With
true.
me?
Yeah.
I don't.
Hey.
What? What? What did I say?
It is and isn't.
Look, here's
He
my-
has a. He's
here-
just very light. He likes his preference.
Bam! Thank you. I
He
love
just
it.
likes
No,
his
you
preference.
No,
segue. Shut the fuck up. Segue. I hate it. Hate that word. Preference. It's just a fucking reason to just say I don't like those type of people.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's I see. The way my brother once put it for me, a younger Sammy, was
okay.
whatever you're attracted to is like ice cream, right? You have your favorite types of ice cream. I like a pralines and cream myself. What do you
Ew.
enjoy? Shut up, Danielle. Don't ew my
What are you, a
preferences.
90-year-old black
Slave.
grandma?
It's my grandma's favorite.
Okay.
It's my grandma's favorite.
No, but you have a flavor. You maybe like a mint chocolate chip, perhaps.
Actually, funnily enough, I've really become vanilla fan.
Vanilla?
I used to like mint chocolate chip more.
Yeah.
Double meaning.
That's
Right.
really
Right,
not a good
Danielle?
look for you.
double meaning. Yeah, it's not great.
Oh, shut the fuck up. That's not what I meant.
I'm sorry.
That's
I'm
hell
sorry.
no. Actually, I'm kind of offended you
Oh
would say
no,
that.
I didn't mean to do that to you. No, I really do feel bad. I didn't mean it. It just like came out.
I was like, hey,
I'm sorry.
you know what? You know what?
No.
You know what? You want to call my girl? I'll throw my
No.
business out there.
It's okay.
Do
It's
it.
okay.
Like, how good was that dick last night?
But
like,
you know,
"It's
perhaps
okay."
a strawberry, perhaps a chocolate.
Double
Half
fudge
baked.
chocolate brownie.
Half baked for me.
Hey.
There it is.
Dairy
Right.
free.
Right. But if someone was like, hey,
Yeah.
Because baby girl, you're still vegan, right?
No, I'm not vegan. I just don't eat meat.
no, but the idea is if someone were to come up to you and be like, hey, free sherbet for the rest of your life, would you take it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because everyone likes ice cream. Everyone likes whatever they
I
like.
like free.
Exactly. Well, maybe not free, but the idea that you find something
if
that you
it's
like.
free, it's for me.
Right. Yeah, Tommy just likes the good value, so that's always been his thing.
I get
But you
both-
get what I'm saying,
I
right?
get both sides, right?
Right.
Because for me, right, you know, there's always like, there's always some. It's not even like a choice sort of thing. There's always sort of what you naturally gravitate towards, whether it's not, whether it's because you like it or whether because you're more attracted to it than you, or they're more attracted to you than you would think, right? Like okay, my case in point, right? You know, I grew up in backwaters, fucking Texas, right? Like,
Right.
And as soon as I came to Austin, if you told me at that time that like the actual like ethnicity or type of woman that I would be with like the most was actually like in the Indian category or like or Middle Eastern, I would have laughed at you because I'm like, that's not like how it works, right? I don't know why, but it happens,
It just works out that
Look.
way.
right? So
Favorites are fine.
I don't, and it's not even my like it's something that naturally it just happens.
No,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it's me and redheads. I get it.
Oh, I
No,
love
no,
redheads.
no,
I
redheads are
love
gorgeous.
redheads.
Oh no. Oh, what the fuck? No, I didn't say they weren't.
I was like, I understand that. That's a preference.
That's no, it's not actually. That's what is like I attract for whatever the fuck reason.
Really?
Most of my
I
Hinge,
love redheads.
Tinder, and Bumble.
Tommy, I hate you
The
because that's my
most is
favorite.
redheads.
I mean, yeah, I get
ice cream.
I don't. I'm not gonna
redheads.
say it.
Yeah, like
Look,
I fucking love me a redhead. Oh
redheads
my
are
god.
gorgeous.
Followed
They're beautiful.
secondly
They're red.
by Mexican goth punk girls.
I do.
That's like those are my 1-2. It's redheads like,
Yeah. Boom, boom.
Scarlett Johansson, Black Widow redheads,
Hot.
and punk rock Mexican girls.
Sweet.
Oh my god, my fucking favorite. They don't like me because I'm too goody two shoes, but I like them because they're rebels and shit.
I know his flavor to a T. To where
Yes,
there was
he
a time where I legitimately was like, "Stop what you're doing, go to this one store, and go look at somebody who I just bought from because I know it's."
Yeah, no. So,
And you went?
Yeah, no, yeah.
And I was so stirred. I was like, bro, she follows your categories.
Matchmaker
All the
over
way.
here.
Yeah, no.
very specific.
If he didn't do that, I would have punched him.
Yeah.
Because she ended up having a boyfriend, I found out. But the idea was this girl was like, so some form of mixed ethnicity, lighter skin, had like neon blue hair, and was like sweet as a button, had
limited.
beautiful, no, it was just what I liked.
No, it was literally like if you met.
look,
I was
No, because I'll take
I'm
concessions.
a holler whenever you.
No, because here's the thing. I'll take concessions.
let me-
Let me finish, because I know you're trying to criticize me
Oh, absolutely
over
am.
things
Oh,
that
for
weren't
sure I
there.
am.
Because
You know
there's
me so well.
there's prototypes of every girl that you may have a preference for. Like there's like the perfect, like Scarlett Johansson would be like my perfect redhead type. Portion, right?
Okay.
I'm trying to think of like proper punk rock Mexican girl. They're out there. You've seen them in
I'm
LA.
like, I don't know one.
No, they're in LA a lot. A lot of LA girls rock with
Go
that
to San
vibe,
Antonio.
right? But then you can take
Move around.
little bits and pieces. You can remove certain things. They don't have to match that perfect idea.
Because that's not gonna happen.
Right, no, but this one here, she hit a lot of that linear thing. I was like,
9 out of 10.
wow.
Like so
That
before
was-
you get on
Checklist
to
9 out of
no
10.
like literally like when I was going through, just because when I say I like it would be the same as if I saw someone who was like, I was like, oh, like definitely could vibe with you, right? Except this time I was like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I know for a fact this is a 95% on Rotten Tomatoes for this
Look.
nigga. So I was like, get over there, my now.
You
and
have
I
to.
did.
Because look, here's your thing.
Here we go.
Criticizing.
Here we go. Because somebody had a countdown to how quickly it was going to turn to people like fucking criticizing me and my shit.
Nigga, I did not.
I didn't say you. I said him.
Oh, absolutely.
No, but it was anybody who was on the table. It was
Hey.
you. Marco said that you would be the first one trying to give me dating advice. Turns out it was Tommy, and we are 55 minutes in, so
Right.
we are good
You put me on this side of the
to
table.
go. Here we go.
Yes, look. See? Yeah, that's your favorite, right? But why is that the only thing you go for? We recommended a certain type of woman. No. If you, I'm not going to even put it out there. A certain type of woman.
I'll put it out there because it's funny, but go ahead. Keep going.
Okay, yeah.
But keep going. Keep going.
Because being older and just knowing, living, you kind of figure it out. And you do not want to date this specific type of woman. So you have preferences, sir. I don't have favorites. You're one of those.
So Danielle, the type of woman that he's talking about, and it's gonna be controversial, I think. I don't prefer single mothers.
Okay.
It's hard for me to break that
Because
mold.
he's a hoe.
Cause I'm a hoe. No. My concept in my brain is so the idea that Tommy and Marcos has is that because I like Mexican women generally, that's kind of like the first go-to, right? That's not like the only thing, but the first go-to, just culturally. If they're around my age and around my education, and if they're single, a lot of them have kids already, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So my thing is, I could date a woman and I could date them and have fun and have a good time, whatever. But you know me, I'm a romantic type of guy. I treat my women right. So anything I get into, for lack of a better term, goes for a while. And so I'm eventually going to have to meet this little fucking kid, Aiden, or whatever the hell his name is, right? And that kid's going to think I'm
Riley.
dope as shit. Because, like, I got fucking Pokemon, I got a
You play
magic
video
mushroom, I got
games.
video games.
You gotta
I do
take the kids to
camera
pinballs
shit.
on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Take him to pinball. I got green screens I could do cool shit with, right? And if I break that girl's heart, that happens. She can break my heart, that
Like how you
happens.
feel about dogs.
Shut. Let's get to that later. But
I don't know why.
But that kid, I would crush that kid, boy
Yeah.
or girl,
Yeah.
and I can't do that. I just can't, because I can disappoint a woman. It's happened before, not often, but happened, and I can't do that to a kid. They're fucking like 5, 6. They already had somebody leave their ass before, mathematically, the way the world works, right?
Yeah.
World's cruel out there. Why would I be someone dope as fuck?
Yeah.
Not just like, oh, here's some fucking Happy Meals, whatever, have a good time, whatever. I would be doing active shit because I care. Why
Yeah.
would I do that to somebody? And people will say, well, you can date him without getting into that shit. No, that's
It comes
if that's
along with it.
logistically where you go.
Yeah.
If you're gonna start down that journey.
Yeah, I can squash that real quick.
Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Tommy. Live a little bit to Sammy. You doing that, you being you and me knowing you, us knowing you, We recommend it for a fucking reason.
Because you want me to settle down.
No, shut the fuck up. It is my time to talk.
He's not this serious. You can laugh. He's being facetious.
A little bit,
She's
a little
nervous.
bit not.
She's nervous.
I
You're
know
making her
Tommy.
nervous.
I know what he's
You're
about.
I've known her longer than I've known you. Shut up.
I don't like him on this side. He's too close to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like me.
TJ, you might
I've known
because I know
Danielle.
you know about the ratings factor. You might need to switch over here to get
No,
those ratings
I'm no-
checked.
I'm good.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm
look,
good.
I'm pretty sure Danielle will co-sign what I'm about to say. You doing that, you're just limiting yourself.
Yeah.
Yep, the woman that you want, your ideal, or what you don't even look. You have your ideal in your mind, but you don't know until you actually meet.
It's a different level of commitment. You're basically building relationships with two different people.
Yeah.
And I understand
I get it.
you shouldn't limit yourself, but when you do date a girl that has a child, it is a certain level of like a commitment and investment that
Yeah.
you're putting into.
It's a
and
different level.
I totally understand that feeling that you have, but at the end of the day, I think if you met a woman that you were vibing with and all that, you were not going to say, "Oh, I'm not really fucking her because she has a kid." Yeah.
No, I mean, like I use my eldest brother as a great example. He married into 2 kids, and this man has one of the most beautiful relationships. They got a starting 5 over there now, so I mean, there's 5 little ones.
You never know.
Never. I mean, it's just how African culture works too. But like, I've never seen them as anything other than my full on nieces, things of that.
Oh,
nature.
that's not a
Right,
concern.
but he's always, he's happy. He is so happy in Bremen in that sort of flavor. Usually like, hey dog, if you want to avoid all that, just say, hey man, I can't afford a kid. Because you probably can't.
that's the case too.
I said, hey, look, and then you're like, cool, I can't date single moms because I cannot afford a child.
No, then it's just a lie. Don't tell the man to lie to himself. Be honest. That was the reason.
But it's
why.
not really your responsibility when you meet a woman with a kid to
Initially.
protect that kid.
Right.
It's the mom's. So what the mom should truly do is not introduce
Wait.
you to
It
the
should-
kid for at least a year, I say. I mean, I'm not a single mother, so I can't talk for them and what they should and should be doing. I need to be very
Right,
careful
right.
about that. But I'm thinking that would be a good way to protect your child.
You know what I think? I think you should make it a red flag, in a way.
Maybe.
Maybe a yellow flag.
Yellow,
it's like
yeah.
if I meet a woman who has a child and she wants to introduce me to that kid right away.
Yeah, that's a red
In
flag.
my experience, that's a super fucking red. I have a
Yeah.
great story some other time. But yeah, that's a super red flag. Unlike the mothers that are like, hey, look, I have a kid right off the bat. You won't be meeting that kid for a while.
Well, that's how it should be.
Right.
Boom.
But she's
that's a good-
open and honest about having the kid. That's
But
also important.
also, TJ, that is a green flag. I don't know. That's a good thing. That means this is a woman that's responsible.
Yeah.
Like
I see where you're coming from, and I think
Yeah.
that's a very compassionate way to view things, but you also don't want to limit yourself in this world.
right.
That's all.
I'm okay with it. I'm fine with it.
I'm
They want more from me. I don't know.
Don't block your blessings.
I'm gonna be a little bit in the middle in the camp because I can see both sides, right? Because I think everybody, I mean, no matter who you are, I know y'all like, hey, y'all guys can speak and preach to how free of a be as you are, but everybody has those like, I probably wouldn't get myself in those, right? I mean, I have a strict rule, and it's not a certain type of people, but it's an essence and an energy that I get. It's like, I don't need a +1 in my life for reals. I'm Gucci. Like, I'll be fine. I don't need your money. I don't need your time. I don't need your energy. I really don't need it. I'll be cool. So if I get the sense that I'm some sort of like, because I know what I'm offering. So if I get the sense that I'm some sort of security blanket, or like I'm some sort of,
absolutely.
or I'm
Providing too much.
I'm providing too much, I jet set. I'm out.
Yeah.
Because and
As you should be.
and it's so. And the thing is, because I do it, so the whole matter of the matter is, I do a really big job on like trying not to represent myself in the fullest capacity right on those first couple dates. I just like to be me.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't need to know. Like, I'll show up in an Uber, like if I was driving a nice car, but I drive up in my banged up shit. I'll mention what I do for work. I'll do the job titles. I won't say where. And then if I'm comfortable and cool, you'll get to see all the other stuff. You'll see that I live in a nice house. You'll see that I have like 4 apartments. Like, you'll see all that kind of stuff. So
Damn, baller.
Yeah, this is hard. This is a hard thing to address to people. I don't know when and where to address podcasting with your friends every other night with a whole studio in your fucking living room. That's a weird thing for me.
Yeah.
Because it's like, they're going to know about it. And
I think in Austin though, like we're such a creative city. That's one thing I
Yes.
fucking love about Austin. I miss
my
it so
favorite
much.
place.
Every time I come here, it's like photo shoots and podcasts class and all these fun things. It's not like that in Florida. So I
Right.
think that if a girl, the right girl for you, will come here and be like, "Oh, this is so cool."
Right, but
like,
And she might have a kid.
yeah.
yeah, but I don't think that would be those two things don't line up because
What the fuck are you talking about?
what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
There are multitudes.
Yeah, they're
Son,
too
like,
busy.
what are
They're
you
too busy
talking
waking
about?
up early, getting their kids to go fucking daycare
you
to
don't
watch
think-
podcasts.
So you don't think that a
About-
single mother could have purple hair and look like Selena because that's what you want?
No, that's just what I. That's
it's
my.
only one motherfucker.
That's my. So the reason why he
You're
says
tripped
that.
up because he's right.
Oh,
You're
I
tripped
see.
up because he's
So
right.
No, the reason why he says that is because when I watched the movie Selena like when I was like 24, and I got the movie Selena, the VHS, for my 6th birthday, I believe, because I love that movie growing
Yeah,
up.
it's so good.
And I went back when I was about 24, and I looked at Jennifer Lopez throughout the whole movie, and every single one of her looks, I was like, I like when girls wear that, and I didn't put it together until I watched the movie. I was like, oh shit. I just like Jennifer Lopez. That's
Yeah.
all I've ever liked. And
Everybody does. Hello.
No,
Right, no,
that's
but like
pretty-
down to like there's like one outfit where she's wearing like the white shirt with the high waisted blue shirt, blue jeans and the red lipstick. I'm like straight black hair, and I'm like, I like that specifically. And then there's other
Yeah.
eras of her, and it's a very 90s look, but that's
Yeah.
coming back around in phases.
Oh,
and so
major.
there's lots of girls here, especially in Texas, that dress like that, and I'm like, I want to be Chris Perez, and so you know he knows exactly that's my kryptonite. So fuck you.
I do have a kind of good.
Come on
question
now,
for you.
floor. Shut up, Steve. In the chat.
So okay. So hearing all of this, you know, what type of woman would you envision with Mr. Gonzalez?
Just that.
Are we
Somebody
doing this?
Somebody
All right.
so
Yes.
tiny, like probably like 110 pounds.
She gets it. I like it.
Wow.
So my dad called. This is what my dad called years ago. He said 4'11" cowgirl.
Yeah.
and
Yeah, I
this
was
is why.
gonna
And this is
say-
while I was living in California, mind you. I don't know how he figured I'd end up here, but that's what my dad called. So that's what he says.
I was gonna say no taller than 5'2" if she's lucky.
Yeah. And nerdy as fuck. Just
Nerdy as
really
fuck.
into the nerd shit.
Yeah, a little edge to her.
A little bit of the just basically Roxanne.
Oh no!
It's- yeah.
No, don't wish that on me. You don't know what happened there, did you?
I don't.
Well, I'm not going to
It's not
speak.
great.
You're
ill-
still dating in my mind, so I don't know.
you didn't separate that? Yeah.
Oh, baby, it's been a long time.
Oh yeah.
Very long
Yeah, it's
time.
been a long time. She's moved on. I'm sure she's happy. I've not talked to her in clean a couple years.
As have
Okay.
you.
So-
you know.
Huh?
You have also.
Oh yeah.
It's been a long
been-
I've done great.
Yeah.
Great.
Can we use this as your TikTok breakup video?
No, not yet. No, we're not there. No, we broke up, and then she's moved on. I don't know what she's doing. I don't know what she's about. But no, I never said that she was never gorgeous. Because yeah, she the look, fucking great, right?
Hey
she,
man, shit happens.
Oh yeah, no, but I'm just saying. But her look though, she was, but specifically
Yeah.
because she saw her. Yeah, she did. I said that Corinne did a photo shoot for my ex girlfriend. That was at her house actually. So she,
yeah,
yeah,
she
because
did
she
shoot
saw
in my
her all
apartment.
made up and everything and stuff. So she knew her, and so yeah, no, but. Yeah, our problems aside, she was always gorgeous and always will be gorgeous. That's just her, right? But she was a little bit taller than what you estimated. So
I mean, because my whole thing was I know that he can vibe with either really short or you go really tall because you're making football kids.
yeah, see that was the other thing. So I did date a girl right before her that was like 5'10", volleyball build,
Oh, huh.
and I was like. Even if this doesn't work out, if there's like an accident, that kid's going D1 for
You
sure.
guys are so ridiculous.
He's going. No, you
What if
don't
he's
think
into
about that?
poetry?
That's what I'm saying.
No, but
What
you
if
don't think
he's
about that.
What if he's a country?
Hey, yo, Tommy. Time out. I never said that he can't pick up pencils and be artistic. Dog, I play 4 instruments. That doesn't mean I skipped out on football.
You
Right.
didn't say the things he just said. You're
4 instruments?
You can't even say 4 instruments.
Yeah, son. My dog's smart.
That's what I'm saying.
Versatile.
No, but
Dynamic.
I'm just saying, Tommy, that's something you think about when you're 6'4".
No, I don't.
That's because you're not athletically gifted in any way. It's
Aw,
fine.
Maybe you are.
That's,
You got-
why
you
is that
gotta-
so?
you-
Why are
Yeah,
y'all so mean?
I'm catching up
because
to
you know
him.
what?
I'm
Fuck
catching
that.
up to him.
Fuck that shit. I don't give a rat's motherfucking ass.
Okay.
I'm intelligent.
Yes, you are book smart.
Yes, and I'm way more attracted to a woman who's attracted to that. So
Okay.
But I'm
I
that
could give
too.
a fuck about
It's all about the
whether
intelligence.
I
Tall.
could score a goal, shoot a basket.
No,
Hey, I'm just saying.
Look,
tall, successful,
God.
bearded,
You would make a terrible father.
and handsome. What?
Maybe you should, huh?
Huh? Me? Handsome, good looking. Look at this shit.
no, we never.
No, I'm proving the point. I'm just making my case against Tommy, and I have the
That's a
potential
very-
for D1
I
athletes.
feel like it's a very primitive.
You know,
way.
I've never heard two niggas boost themselves up as much as y'all. All right, look.
Have you
He
seen?
made
No,
me.
have
I
you,
didn't want
Yeah,
to.
you were defensive boosting.
Thank
You were purposely
no,
boosting.
have you seen?
Just exude that boost
sorry to
energy.
bother you. Have you seen that clip?
Yes.
Where Lakeith Stanfield and I forget the other actor. But she's like, "How you doing, brother? You doing good? Yeah, you smell real good today." That's how we were right now. You remember that scene? Yeah.
But for Ms. D over here, how about on the other side? Because I know that, you know, when it comes to dynamics of relationships and kind of the place you're at your life, so what qualities really shine for you as you're looking at being interested in maybe dating or seeing someone, and how has that changed? You know.
So
as it
I'm
gone over
always
time?
the one in the group that's taking care of people. Like, did you eat? What do you want to drink? Did you make reservations? Like, I'm the one that's taking care of everybody all the time, nonstop. So for me, what's really been something that's like making me like, oh my God, is this guy like we were at the pool party and he comes up and he starts talking to me and he's like, I'm gonna take care of these bottles for you guys. Y'all need anything? I was like, yeah, well, I kind of want some weed. What does he do? Pulls out a couple joints. Like, he's like, I'm taking you and your girls out to dinner tonight. Like, it's one thing to like stunt and you got money and all this and that, but it's one thing to just
like,
like pay
follow it up.
attention to
Yeah.
everybody's needs and take care of me and all my people. That's what I like. And it's not about providing, because I was gonna pay for the bottles anyways.
Right.
But I just want someone to be aware of my needs and make my life easier. That's what I like.
You see how universal what she just said was?
Yeah. I didn't
Hey,
say
I'm
my,
going- I'm
I didn't
going-
say my needs weren't.
Don't get it
universal.
twisted though. I am a sucker for a 6'6" tatted up black dude. Like, let's keep it 100.
Favorites, right?
Your favorites for
Boom.
sure.
She has favorites. That's what that is.
Yeah.
But what she just described as the thing she's most attracted to was not physical.
If I could give you guys one bit of advice for dating, like for real, take care of your girlfriend's friends. If there's one way to get in, because when we're not with
easiest way to
you,
get
That's-
in.
when
Yeah,
we're
it's light
not
work.
with you, we're
Yes.
talking about you.
Right.
Hey.
Period.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
light work.
the whole thing is, you know, I'm moving my girlfriend's ex roommate's ex, because they just moved out with each other. Moving her dresser tomorrow.
That's nice. See,
Right.
reliability.
Why?
Is she
Because
single and do you need help?
no and no.
Oh, you're good.
No.
Tommy, I DM'd you like literally because I was like,
Yeah, I need a follow up on that, by the way.
I haven't had it in situation.
Wait,
Set it up.
Wait, you're setting
You
up things
set
for
it
other
up.
people?
hey, time out. It's
Oh,
not
hey.
for you, nigga. It's
Why? Hey, how come I
Yes.
can't get none? That's all I'm
because
asking.
when
You
I
have your
do-
moment.
when I do
You
when I do
have
have
your
situations, where
Yeah,
there's-
you forget to call me. I'm on a party boat twice, 2 different summers. Fails to invite me.
Damn.
Hot models. He's single. Needs a wingman. A good-looking one too.
Whoa! Top my pause. I was the person invited to both instances, and so
you-
I just had forgotten because it was the day of.
And you act like
But-
I wouldn't have fit in.
Happens.
Go around,
wow.
circle.
No, I don't believe that one bit.
Hell no, bro.
Yeah.
Circle up. So,
Yes.
you know, she gave kind of what shines about a person. So as you're going into a relationship, what about y'all?
Yes.
Or not even just a relationship, but
We
like just like
already-
as you're like getting attracted to someone, what's that shining
Well,
great?
Yeah, I think that's a great question.
yeah, no, me, it's understanding. I need someone very non-judgmental.
Yeah.
Just very non-judgmental. Specifically, I guess I just want someone kind of like me in that they've lived life.
Yeah.
Like, not everybody looks at life the same way
Right.
as you.
I think that's
Right.
a good answer for
Yeah,
you.
like someone can look at it in a completely different opposite way. And I think someone who's been through things, who's been through the shit, basically.
Yeah.
Shawshank Redemption scene, basically. Through the shit out the other end. I need someone like that, because anyone else who's not like that, I can't relate to.
Yeah.
Like, it's a level thing, and we can't get on the same level if they haven't been through something.
Right.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
that's
it's
just- yeah.
it's played. There's been plenty of girls who are awesome, but they just don't get it.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
And you can't teach
Yes.
someone that.
No.
Life
It's-
has to teach them that, right?
Right, right.
Yeah, and sometimes.
As you get older, you realize how like I say I'm blessed now, but I
Same.
also know what it's not like to be on that side, and you realize how many people have been blessed and take for granted that they're blessed, and then they're so, I'm gonna just say, inept,
Yeah.
because they don't know what struggle is like.
Holy shit, do I know?
Yeah.
Like,
One
it,
could
yeah.
say.
So no, like, you have to go through certain things to know certain things.
Absolutely. And your biggest like problems and the biggest things you think this sucks is like that's your biggest growth. Like
Yes.
Right.
That, look, you want to say, oh, so and so doesn't define me, because it's going to be a thing the way it's so bad you have to
Yeah.
say those words.
Right.
It does
It
define
does-
you, but that doesn't have to be a bad thing.
Yeah.
It does define you. What you do afterwards defines
absolutely.
who you are. So,
Right.
yeah, I need someone like that who gets that.
So what's your shining moment?
Mine,
situation?
actually, I give it-
Selena. Moving on.
She sings like Selena. No, it's actually 2 things that come to mind right away that I've grown into. One of them, actually, I like this memory because you're talking about my ex, right? So she's in my mind right now. She did one thing when we first met, like because we were doing long distance thing. We met at one of the double tested events, like for the first time, and then we went on like our first couple of dates there. So we did the whole weekend. We were spending time together, and I'm exhausted. I'm running around doing the shows and shit. And then I was like, somebody invited us to do one of two things: go party some more or go watch a movie. And I go, what do you want to do? She goes, let's go watch the movie. Yeah. And I fall asleep during the movie, and I feel bad because it was a shitty movie. It's Dark Tower. Fucking who cares, right? Yeah, who cares? And so, great. But anyway, so like I fall asleep a couple times, and I was like, hey, sorry, I fell asleep during the movie. It's just been a long day. And she goes, no, I picked the movie because I knew you were gonna be tired, and I knew you can get some sleep then. And I was like, I cried. I could like legit, like not even cool, just like
that's actually really sweet.
Oh my god, because nobody had been that thoughtful for me ever.
And most girls are like, let's go out.
Right, and I would have, if she would have said go out, I would have gone out. But she understood that I was busting my ass, and so she had the foresight to know this is gonna be a time where he's in the dark. You don't have to do nothing. You don't have to be with nobody. You have to act no way.
Oh, I love that.
It was so sweet. Nice. It was so sweet. And I was like, I need to be with this girl.
I'd rather stay and then go out any day.
And I committed to her on that.
I'm telling you,
but the other part, just so I can get into it, you have to be appreciative, because that's a huge thing for me. Because I've had girls where I've given the sun and the moon, and they don't care, they don't match it,
or they don't articulate it,
or they don't articulate it, and I'm like, look, I did this, and this, and it's not like a counting thing because I don't even need anything back. I just need you to address that I did those things, acknowledge those things, right. and it's really difficult for me to find someone that does that.
So mine's very simple: a massage. I'm always the one giving.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm not going to give you a massage,
motherfucker.
I'm not.
You know what's so funny? So you're more of a. I would have known this. You're like the love language things. You guys know love language.
Oh yeah.
So you're definitely a words of affirmation and your physical touch.
Yeah. You need to tell me I'm pretty constantly. That's my thing. Also, but before we get there, what is your thing that you need from? Well, you have a lady, but like, what is the thing that you require when you're hunting?
Yeah.
Well, actually, me having a girlfriend makes it very simple because I'll answer it twice. I'll answer it two ways. But first, before you get into that, Danielle, can you guess mine?
Your love languages?
Yeah.
I think it would probably be time spent or acts of service.
Time spent. You're good.
Really?
Smashed it.
Yeah. See,
I don't have a. You know that. No. Like
that's one of my lower ones because you tier them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I'm always hustling. Like for me to spend time with somebody means a lot. Because I'm like, hey, look, I could be doing a bunch of other shit.
Yeah.
And I want to spend time with you. My girlfriend has always done a great job of appreciating that. But, you know, I actually have three, but I'm going to go through two. My number one is, and just, I can't do the on my ass, no security having type of people.
Oh, so you need somebody secure.
Look, I'm free as a bee to do what the fuck I want to do, so I'm Gucci, right? Like like, and that's how I feel like. And my girlfriend knows that, like, you know, it's the same case with her.
Yes.
And you know, we are like, I'm not limited in what I say, how I gotta act, how I gotta be in front of people. And there's so many people who are like, how do you talk in front of your girlfriend like that? And I'm like, dude, because I don't gotta be fake in front of her.
I love that.
And I ain't gotta be fake in front of nobody.
That is important.
And if I'm like,
if you can be yourself 100%, that's how you can really
it's like
gauge
the bare minimum. You have to be that way.
And longevity, right? And my girlfriend's the first one. You don't understand. My girlfriend's the first one to be like, look at that girl's ass right over there. She's like, and I'll be like, she'll be calling it out.
Yes.
And I'll be like, and so it's just because there's communication, there's trust. We know. I really don't have a lot of limitations, but like we know what kind of works, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And then on the other hand it's I need someone who can continually, I know this is going to be weird, like, but I don't mean continuous growth in the sense of like, you know, requires me to continually, you know, pick up new skills or do anything. I love women who can find those areas to push me in and enhance myself.
Make you a better you.
Make me a better,
the best version of yourself.
Because
Most
a lot of the time,
you.
because a lot of the times, and I've even had conversations with my girlfriend, she's like, it's not very easy. Like, you don't show your flaws on your sleeve. And I'm like, I'm just good at hiding.
Poker face.
But I'll explain where I'm vulnerable. But I need someone to look at me and be like, hey, you know what, you speak 3 languages, I'm gonna need you to speak 4 or 5, right? I'm gonna need you to like,
Pushing
Jesus,
you,
man.
bro,
that's
like
dope.
Yeah.
TJ, I didn't know you got all these Skills, fucking speaking languages, playing
He's a
instruments.
chef also.
Yeah.
Oof, I missed my opportunity back in 08 or whenever.
Oh, 8. Weren't you like 16?
2013.
Jesus
I was about to
Christ.
say, God, yeah,
Are you
like
that
13.
young? How old are you?
My
He
God.
won't say.
He won't
I'll
say.
never say.
As long as you over 18, I do not give a damn.
There it is.
I don't.
There you are,
Who said
listeners.
opportunities were lost? Let me call my girlfriend. Nah.
Which kind of brings us full circle. We know why we're here. Chill the fuck out. Sex-wise, look, I'm going to say something. Again, Danielle, I hope you have my back on this.
What? We'll see.
Anyone who says this, and you especially listen, motherfucker, you especially listen. Anyone who says there are many things that are important, sex isn't important. Everything else, blah, 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 blah. Fuck that. Sex
I
is
need good
quite
sex.
Yeah. What,
It is
who
very
says
high
that?
a lot of people say that
Okay.
shit.
Well, they're liars and fools.
I think
They're
sex. I
absolute
think.
lies.
I think you got to word like this. You have to have compatible sex preferences and a
Sexual
compatible
chemistry.
sex drive. Because it's great if the
Yes.
sex is
Oh,
good.
yeah.
But if I don't ever want to do it and you do, it's a problem. So you have to match.
Yes.
It
Yeah.
has to be equal. And there'll be times with long-term relationships where you're going to go a couple weeks. It's not going to be perfect. There'll be times where you fuck 10 times a day. But you have to have, some type of balance. So
Yeah.
sex is important, but it's
very-
not everything.
It's no. That's the thing.
Yeah,
That is true.
I
It's not
agree.
everything, but it's important. If you want a true relationship, if you want that
Yeah.
happiness, as we talk about.
Well, it's also, I think, has to do with your attraction level too. It's like you have to be attracted
well,
to them.
obviously, yeah, it's part of sex.
Yeah.
And then
it's
you also-
part of sexual chemistry is, she's absolutely
Visual,
right.
especially for men, they're so fucking visual.
I think that I think that another important area is also understanding that you won't match every one of your partner's needs.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
no,
being either
that's
comfortable
the
with
thing.
that or
Look.
being like, hey, go search for that, and we can have an understanding. There's so many different variables that you can attribute to that.
Yeah.
Right. But you gotta be able to be comfortable with being like, hey, I'm not comfortable with that, and that probably might not be my move. But I also am willing to work or try and
Yeah.
engage on those areas
I
too.
want to commend you for saying that because yes, look, you may be somebody's 8 or 10 or 7, and you may be somebody's 2.
Yeah, that's
Because
actually
it's
something
just
I've
no
been dealing
sexual
with.
chemistry.
Yeah, that's something I've actually been
It's
dealing with
very
a lot
important.
lately, and I've been having a hard time. I know it's just my ego, but like we went out, me and my friend Lauren went out, and I was like crushing on this guy on the gram, and he just
Right.
doesn't pay me no mind. And then I saw him in real life, and I was like, I'm so obsessed with you. And he looks at my friend and goes, "You look like trouble." I'm like, no, I'm the one you're supposed to fuck with. But then another guy comes and he wants me, but doesn't want my friend Lauren, and I'm just like, I want everybody to want me. Maybe I need to work on that.
Yeah. That might be a thing.
It's not a good thing.
Well, pause. What's wrong with these niggas that don't want you? That's the real.
Right. At the end of the
Boost
day.
your homegirls.
No,
Some are not gonna
fuck
want
that.
me. I'm too
I'm
chunky.
not gonna do that to her.
Some don't want my
some
bitch ass.
They're not gonna want you.
It's not, they're not, and
You're
they
just not their
don't. But
cup
that
of
doesn't
tea.
define
They're
your value.
incorrect.
No, it does not defy value. It's 0. What are you talking about?
That's they're incorrect.
What are you talking about?
Oh, being like, oh yeah, no to Danielle. Yeah, whatever. Doing that to Danielle? Incorrect.
Some men might.
And I'm just fucking.
But the other
It's a
person-
joke, Tom. It's a comedy show, you
fuck
fucking
that.
asshole.
No, I don't give a shit. We're talking about people's confidence and mental health.
Well, I don't have either one of those, so you are out of my element.
He tripped you. He tripped.
Shut the fuck up then.
Yeah, when you lack neither,
No, listen.
you can speak however you want in any realm.
Oh, you know my issues.
Yeah.
So no, like that's a thing. Like no, not everybody's gonna want.
Yeah,
it.
and that's
fine.
just something you have to deal with.
You. How do you see yourself at the end of the day? That's all.
That's
really
all that matters.
That is
Speak
all that
on it.
matters.
Bro,
And
I,
I mean-
see myself like a fucking terrible dog. I don't know where that comes
You
from.
shouldn't.
Bro,
Yeah.
I don't like Sammy. I have told you to the T, bro. Like the thing is, you've known me when I wasn't making money.
Yeah,
You've also-
I've always assumed you made money. To be fair, because you're always
Listen,
working.
He was doing well, right? Yeah.
Well, no, he was always working. She was
true.
always working. If you're always working, I assume you always
He's
had
just
some
a
sort
well
of
put
money.
together kid. I
Right.
remember.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
You gave me free pizza the first time we met, so
Ooh.
He gave me
Pizza.
free pizza also.
I still get free pizza. Fun fact. But no. So my whole thing is right. Like you've seen me when I've had not like when I've really had when I say no money like in comparison, right? I've always been
Yeah.
investing. I've always been, you know that. But
Right.
you've also seen me change stage, and you've seen me change. Like shoot, you've seen me I change weights like Oprah, bro, because I'll be like, if I'm not in season for powerlifting, bro, I'm not trying. I'm not trying.
Your weight do be fluctuating like a motherfucker.
Because I'm telling you, coming in a couple months, because I actually I'm signed up for a competition in March, and so I'm not looking forward to it. But like, come December, I'll be back to the usuals.
Yeah, because you take shit to extreme. You be like, I'm only eating chicken and broccoli for 100 years.
That is
I'm only
true.
drinking a gallon of water. I'm not having any soda. I'm not having any sugar. I'm not having any.
Motherfucker is the most disciplined person.
He
I've
is.
met.
Right.
That's how you were when I first met you. I was like, damn, this guy's on one. I need to get my gallon of water and drink my shit.
Nah, I mean, I just be, but my whole thing is right. Like, at the essence of it is, I love myself no matter where it goes,
Yeah.
because the thing, and it's why I hang out with you. It's why I hang out with anybody who I surround in my circle. Because once again, I'm actually a loner type. Like, I don't like being around people.
As am I.
Right? But it's because like there's qualities about you that are worth shining and always showing, and you got to be confident.
Oh no, it's not about that. My thing is, I don't know, because I do
know
go.
what your
I
fucking
know what it
thing
is.
is,
I
yeah.
know it too because I go to therapy. Because you talk about therapy and make sure you're good. So
Yeah.
I've actually been working through a lot of this
Mental health
shit.
is
Mental health
important.
is paramount.
Yes.
I went through a real bad depressive episode last year after kind of the winter. Essentially, you can call it the whole thing where I was in a bad spot. But I was already going to therapy anyway, and got me through that, coming out the other end pretty good. But perfectionist tendencies, I've learned, give you a low self-esteem, so view of yourself. Because my thing is, I know I can always do better, and I don't know if that's always true, but I always believe that of myself. So that if I'm not at wherever I think I can be,
Yeah.
then I don't feel good about myself. That's really where it is.
That's not good.
It's not good.
Self-inflicted suffering for no reason.
Right, which my therapist was working on, but the idea is that that's where it comes from, right? Where it's like, oh, I'm 6'4", but I'm also a big guy. Well, I know I can lose weight, so I'm not going to be good enough until I do that. And then people will say the things that are correct, which is you don't believe in yourself, believe in how you look. You got to live in your own body, be comfortable in it. But I don't hear that. Because my brain thinks incorrect objectivity of, oh, I need to be this to be this. I need to have this to be this. I need to do this to be this. And they get it because
It
they're...
breaks my heart, Dave.
Yeah, no, and I know it's wrong, but when it's something that's ingrained in you in a culture, especially Mexican culture, where your whole persona as a man is to produce and to make.
Yeah, and provide.
And provide, right? So knowing that I can make better, do better, provide more for everyone around me, that's where it comes from. And so my thing is that, I can always do more, so nothing is ever enough. I am never satisfied, and that's really hard. And that's hard for other people too, because I put that on other people in other relationships. That's not good either.
Yeah.
Where I'll even be like, in my brain, I'll be like, you are not doing this enough, and I feel like I'm doing enough because there are certain finite things you can do in relationships that are enough.
Yeah.
And I'll find myself judging other people for those things. So it's like, it's a weird dynamic that I'm really working really hard on to break
takes
down.
time.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to therapy for it, which
Yeah. Well, I know other things
very
too.
much, man. Yeah.
My whole thing, right, is especially when it comes to those things like that. And I mean, I've told you this before personally. When I come from a perfectionist mentality.
Right.
I did not, to be just 100% frank, in my situation, I did not have the opportunity to fail.
Right.
My family, I still don't have the opportunity to fail.
Yeah.
Right. Am I allowed to? Can I do it for myself? Fuck yeah. I'm allowed to take risk when I want to because it's me. Right. But in my personal sense, I'm a similar sense of perfection where everything's got to be teed. But I also understand that there's perfection in the imperfections because that's what makes you.
Yeah.
And so
There's no such thing as perfect.
there's no such thing as perfect. Like, look, I told you I love myself to a T. I'm not perfect. I'm far from it. I am not good at ping pong.
You're not gonna. Everybody thinks if I lose the weight, you think if you lose the weight, you'll be happy, or if I make more money, I'll be happy, or if I buy this car, I'll be happy. And I'm telling you right now, from somebody who has had everything and had nothing, it literally starts from within. It sounds so corny, but there's nothing on this planet. Maybe a relationship. If I fall in love, meet the right person. If you're miserable now, let me tell you something. You will be miserable with fame, fortune, a girl, everything. You will still be miserable. Yes. And it's the worst thing ever.
Right. And that's the thing. I don't subscribe to that whole relationship thing. I was there where I was like, I need a girlfriend. And I'm a better person when I have a girlfriend. That was kind of the mentality. And to some extent, it was true because I wasn't doing the work that I needed to understand that, I was doing the effort for myself because of this other person, not for myself.
Yeah.
So a lot of people get caught in that little trap where it's like, I'm a better person because I'm with a girl. It's like, no, you're treating yourself
just
better
more
because you have
alert.
permission.
Yeah.
You have permission to
all,
do
yeah.
so because you're with somebody who cares about you at least a little bit.
Right.
Yeah, dude.
No, you're really doing it more for them than yourself.
Right. And the thing is that doing it for myself is stupid hard for some reason. I don't know why.
Well, you
Look,
get up, do it every day, make the
It
choice.
seems exactly. No, fuck. Exactly.
Right.
She's right. Like, you can't. A lot of people are like, oh, take care of yourself. Make sure you take care of yourself. Something I learned very much so. You cannot take care of yourself if you don't care about yourself.
Yep.
It's
Man,
very
Tommy with the
difficult.
facts.
Damn, get it on a
Very-
t-shirt, my guy.
motherfucker done lived. Hey, it's very true. It's been plenty of times. Still, I struggle with it where I just don't give a fuck. I could
We
care
all
less.
do. Yeah, and there's good days and bad days.
good days and bad days. You can care less.
Here's one thing that helped me. You know how you treat your friends? If
Yeah.
you had your friend here, let me get you a drink, or you need a blanket, you cold. Talk to yourself like you're your friend. Like, that's why my apartment's so messy.
My first thing was like, I'm not my friend. That is a
to.
totally unhealthy thing to say. If that's my first reaction, that's a bad idea.
Like, I'm so
I'm not my friend.
That is terrible.
Shit.
What's
Frisco
that?
Flame is streaming with one viewer. I mean, if he's hosting us now that everybody can see it on his channel.
Hi, Frisco
But-
Flame.
Yes. But you were saying.
I was saying, so like an example is like my apartment's always so messy. Like I'm so messy. I am literally the most unorganized person you've ever met in your life. So shit's everywhere. But if I got a dick appointment, I clean up. I get
Real
it all
quick.
nice.
Real
And so
quick.
I'm thinking when I'm in my apartment chilling by myself, I'm like, bitch, clean up. It's for you. Do like you would for other people.
Or buy
But
maids.
Look,
I have a maid, but she's stupid.
I don't know about you, Danielle.
Yeah, time out, Daniel, you got made money. Sounds like
Yeah.
you got
$60. My apartment's like
It ain't
40
that
square foot.
expensive, Yeah.
40 square foot. That's
So,
not that big.
for people who have sex,
That was unwarranted.
No.
That was
You know why, TJ?
unwarranted.
You know why?
No.
You know why?
No,
You know
no,
why?
I don't step up and defend
'Cause
this
I'm
nigga.
right back to
I never step up and defend him. I let him go to the wolves, all right? But what I will say is that it was unwarranted.
Okay, so what were you going to
He's
say?
right.
Bless his heart.
Look, and the sad part is,
Actually, I don't think he needs a
it
microphone
was,
anymore.
it was instinctual. That was the bad part.
That's the
It was
worst part.
Totally
Yeah,
instinctual.
that's an off mic
I
comment.
know. I'm so sorry. So
Tommy's in timeout. Tommy's been acting crazy tonight. Thank you, M. Xavier 91.
I apologize. I'm sorry.
Look
Look, when I'm taking like breaks from that where I don't have to be on and clean up when
Yeah.
certain people come over.
When you don't wipe your ass, that's fine. Just say it that way. Just say it that way.
clean up
do
for yourself.
shower. But my apartment is messy as shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I clean up for myself, it's just more rewarding. It's
Yeah.
like, it's for me and my feng shui.
Right.
But yeah, no, you get that way. It's
But
like
I think, but
said.
you have to train your brain to go,
You
okay,
do.
but do it for yourself.
Exactly.
Pretend somebody's coming over when really just you're coming
No,
over.
but these guys come over all the time. That's why
Masturbate
my
if you
plate.
have
What are
to.
you talking
Do
about?
do the stranger.
No,
I don't
I'm
know what
talking
to
about
tell
being
you.
healthy with your food choices and making the right decisions as far as exercising and all the stuff that you would tell
Yes.
your best friend to do. If she called you with the problems that you have right now, you would say, well, maybe just try to work out three days a week or whatever your problems are that you're
Yeah,
dealing
but
with.
speaking and doing are two different things. That's always something.
Exactly.
No, but that's always something I've had a problem with is
But
execution.
it starts with the thoughts.
Right.
Sammy.
My thoughts are stupid though.
Well,
My
you
brain
better
tricks
learn.
me. No, that's what it is. Because when your brain tricks you into thinking and you've been patterned a certain way, when you're one of the other things that is revealing my shit out here, I guess. The other thing that they noticed about in therapy, she had me do a what do they call it? A self-kindness test, where it was a couple questions, right? And it was indicating what your level was of like how kind you are to yourself, essentially, and then how you see yourself in the scope of the world. I'm okay kind to myself. Like I understand I have good qualities. I'm not just like I'm a piece of shit forever. That's not the case. But the one that I scored the worst on was my viewpoint of myself amongst the community, amongst the world, amongst humanity, which means that in my brain, I think that I am more superhuman, or in the sense that I am not bound by the rules of what humans do and human error. I have to be an absolute. I have to be better than.
But you have to understand too
And
that
so that helps. So I have no pattern of grace for myself, and I'm barely learning that.
Yeah.
Barely
Well, at
learning
least
a
you know
little
that.
bit.
And you asked one thing I learned too is that like you're separate from your thoughts. So even though my thoughts might tell me some fucked up shit about myself sometimes, the important thing is acknowledging your thoughts and training your brain to actually listening to what the fuck you're thinking about, and then realizing, okay, this is just a thought. It's not a fact. It doesn't define me. It's not who I am.
Right.
And now that I can. Because all your brain is ever thinking about is two different things, and there are two gifts that we have as human beings, which are gifts and a curse, and it's your memory and your imagination.
Right.
And these two things is all your brain is ever fucking thinking about. So when you're driving home tonight, or you're laying down in your bed, listen to your thoughts and go, is this a memory or is it an imagination? And once you can establish it, then you can say, okay, put it aside. I'm not. These are not facts, and you can move on.
Right. And that's the only way I've been able to make any
Well
sort of
said,
breakthrough.
Danielle.
Very well said, actually.
I'd be
But-
on a
and
journey
I'm-
of self-worth and
know it.
because I just want to be happy.
Yes,
Right.
that is the
That's
main
it.
fucking thing.
Well, and that's where this all comes from. I'm putting this up because we're getting into a dark topic, and I'm just going to mention it real quick. But no, for my oh, I thought it faded out.
your
No,
family.
because when I was in my depression, it's hard to say, I guess. My brain wanted to commit suicide. My brain wanted to kill itself. My brain was like, hey, bro, what if you just fucking die? Wouldn't that be awesome? But there was another part of my brain that was like, no, that's fucking stupid. Like there was like the deep core brain, which was like your survival instinct, which is like, you got to survive. What the fuck are you doing? You got to survive. And I would be having these two conflicting thoughts in my brain, like, shouldn't you fucking die, you fucking worthless piece of shit? And then the other one's like, no, you got to live and do stuff in your family, right? And when I realized that the kill yourself bug guy was a completely different entity, like that was just the depression chemical imbalance, whatever the fuck happens when that magic's off. That's what really, one, terrified me, and two, was like, your brain's fucked up and will tell you things that you do not want to happen.
Yeah.
And will tell you lies.
in a heartbeat.
And that's something that is for people who are dealing with mental health issues. Like am I through it or over it? That ghost guy who was in there talking shit in my ear, that guy's out of there for the most part. But he's there in my doubts and he's there in my insecurities, and that motherfucker's always there. We all have a little bit of him in there.
Yeah.
And some people, that guy's the voice.
Right.
That's the consciousness. And that's the part about mental health that once I realize, it's like, oh,
You're separate from that.
this thing will lie to you and say things that you do not want and do not want for yourself.
Sometimes just consistently.
And that's the
Just
scary part.
bombarding you with it. The reason me and you are friends is because of that. Because exact same thing.
Right.
Like I've told you, it's been times like I was like, it's no point in me. I've been there. Like,
Right.
It's
Yeah.
a thing. Like, and so yeah, like I said, mental health is a real thing. You go to therapy. I go to therapy. I'm sure everybody here goes to therapy. Boom. Like you got to, man. Like it's important, especially black people. Let me just side note. No, it's honest.
it is. No, I'm saying for
honest
Mexicans
to
too.
fucking God.
We-
No, like it's nothing to be ashamed of.
Oh, absolutely not. Fuck that.
If anyone needs it, it's us. I assure you.
Oh, trust me.
That
It
shit is
helps.
real. Like
you think you'll find out things and areas in your life that you didn't know impacted you as much as you didn't think they did,
that's
but
what
they
I
actually
have.
do, right?
Yes.
Right.
And I want to stress the importance of understanding these sorts of areas, even if you aren't impacted by it on the reg, right? I'm full disclosure, I'm not someone who goes through anxiety or depression.
Mm-hmm.
I've had an anxiety attack once.
Must be nice.
No shit.
Pause.
Heteronormative bastard.
Hey,
No, I'm sorry. Neuronormative bastard.
No,
Sammy,
my
Sammy,
girl-
I bet he's not even on medication.
Yeah, I know, man.
Yeah.
Never.
Prescriptions.
No, but my girlfriend even gives me shit about it because she's
Right.
you don't have traumas. I'm like, it's not like that. I just but
Right. We all
have it in certain
understanding those areas are quintessential because you'll identify some stuff within yourself, but you'll also be better equipped as a friend to support different individuals who might be going through that. And the most important thing about these networks, what we need to understand about mental health is. It's a team effort, right? It's gonna require.
It's a village.
It's a village.
Oh,
Like,
it
thank you.
is.
It's
It's a
your
support
community.
system.
It's the people you surround yourself with, and so. Hey, if you want to claim yourself as an ally, as a homie, as a friend, I promise you one of your friends is going through it and you need to understand what it's like so you're not like, damn, why are you depressed? What's so wrong with your life? Like all those sorts of initiations and questions
Don't
are
do
going
that
to
at
flaw
all.
you in the long run.
Can I tell you that's the biggest guilt I felt in therapy was that my life is actually pretty dope. I have a great relationship with my parents and my family, and then realizing that somewhere along the line, few little things are said, few little things are done, not even mistakes, just things. And that sets a whole course for something that you got to fix. Yeah. That's so fucking frustrating.
You need to have a plan when those thoughts start coming into your brain.
Oh no, they're gone. It was temporary, but I pulled out all the stops. I was my therapist twice a month. No, like almost once a week at certain points. I had TJ on call. I had my other buddy on call. I had my cousin on call. I had my brother on call. I had. At any moment, at any time of night, I had someone on call that I could go to in the event of a crisis. And there was only maybe 2 or 3 times where it was a crisis thing. But even then, like I said, I never had that urge to take it to that next level, which
Thank God.
other people do. And that's the scary fucking part, is that there's other people that go, and some people cut and they self-harm and they do those things. And I do not say that is okay. I think that I would hope that you would find other help there. But at the same time, I don't know if understanding is the right word, but I get it. And so,
it's there.
Yeah,
it was something whenever I was learning it beforehand, because I've been in a situation where that is the case, right?
Right.
And it is that first instinct of like being like, why would you self-harm, right?
Yeah.
And it doesn't make sense in any way, shape, or form. But then understanding that is just an expression, right? It's an expression of their negative energy. How you get yourself out is how everybody else does it different. Not everybody can go to the gym and
It's about
that,
control.
right?
That's all it is.
Yeah,
You've lost control somewhere in your life, which we all do. And
Hell yeah.
you want to feel it.
Right.
We have to have control as human beings.
right.
A certain level.
You want to know probably the thing that got me to where I am right now. The one lesson that kind of completely flipped the script for me was I have zero control of shit.
Yep.
When you realize that, and that's the thing I've been fucking dealing with.
Me and him
this
have to
fucking
talk
deal.
about it all the time.
Yeah. Once you do that, it's the most freeing thing ever. You don't have control of shit.
Well,
Anything
you
can
do.
happen. Yes, you do. Yeah, you do. You have control the things you can control. That's what I would
Right.
say.
And my thing is, I don't know what I can and cannot
but your shit
control.
was death. So
Oh, well, that one's,
Yeah.
that one I fade in and out of. I'm working through.
right, but that was what got me on that whole.
Right.
You can't control shit like that.
Right.
Major things are
Yeah.
gonna fucking happen that will throw a wrench in whatever plan you thought you had.
I'm really proud of you, Tommy,
Oh, thank you.
because you
Daniel.
really have been through it.
Yeah, it's been
And you
rough.
didn't deserve that.
It's been
at
rough.
all. I would do anything to wipe that away. And I'm so thankful that you sound so wise and calm, and
Oh,
it's
it
just
was a
really
road.
you don't really know how strong you are until you really have to be.
You don't.
And
Yeah.
I'm just so thankful that because shit could have gone really bad.
He knows. Trust me, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it to a T.
Look.
I have nothing but respect.
I know we're being vague. If you get it, if you get it. If you don't need to, just understand
Yeah.
that Tommy has a checkered past that was unfortunate.
He sucked as an artist.
Yeah, I know.
We all do,
Remember
but-
Hitler and how he
do.
was an artist? That's Tommy, essentially.
I'm just thankful you're here.
Thank you.
Right.
I am too. Trust
That's
me.
all.
Like, yeah, and it's been plenty of times where I didn't want to be.
I
And
bet.
So it's like you can go one or two ways. You let it consume you, or you don't. It's
you want
plain and
control?
simple.
Release control.
That's it.
Give it up, and now
That is how
you have
release
control.
it, because it's literally the only analogy I can say is like you're a surfer riding a wave.
Yeah.
You're gonna fall the fuck off, and it's gonna suck. It's
Yeah.
how you deal with it. It's just about how you deal
Yeah.
with things.
Right. And see, my thing
That's
is
what
just
it
be a
is.
better surfer. Why don't you? Why are you falling off? But that's
is how his
that's a
brain
good way
thinks.
how it works, right? Is because you're saying I'm gonna ride the wave. If I fall off, I just got to go with
Wait.
it.
You need to
You're
stop
gonna
thinking like
fall
that, and
off.
you need to think to yourself, replace everything with gratitude and go, I'm just thankful I have feet and legs to stand on this surfboard.
Yeah.
See, I have none of that,
Bro,
You
See,
have
that-
to
and that's the pro-
ingrain
no, but-
gratitude.
Anybody,
Right.
no.
Have to.
Anybody can tell you. Thank you for saying that. Anybody can tell you when someone asks me, dead ass, like on all of my client calls and any presentation I've ever given, if I'm picking up the phone call and talking to someone in relation to work, in relation to whatever, if you ask me, hey, how's your day going? I'm gonna tell you I'm alive and breathing because I'm blessed
Yeah.
up.
Yes.
You should be.
Like,
I'm telling you,
especially this year, bro.
if you could
Especially.
try every day to try to at least have 5 moments where you just think to yourself, I'm thankful for this, da da da. When you're in the shower, it's about mindfulness. You have to be mindful. When that water is hitting your body and it's hot and it feels good, you need to just really, really, really feel it and say, wow, I'm so thankful for this hot water right now. Because let me tell you something, there's more people that don't have running water in this world than there is that do. And I lived in an area where I didn't have running water or cold or hot water or anything. So just little things like that. If you knew all the beautiful things in your life, you would be on the ground crying with gratitude,
You would,
thanking the Lord. Think about it. You could get a call right now that your mom is sick or in the hospital, and now you got to rush to California. People's health, your health is the biggest flex on the fucking planet. And the way to like really, really tap into that and to tap into mindfulness is gratitude. And if there's one thing that's changed in my life and something I will never stop believing in and preaching in, is try so hard, at least 5 to 30 million times a day, gratitude. I'm thankful I have gas in my car. I'm
Yes.
thankful there's no traffic right now. I'm thankful my
Every
phone's not
little
dead.
thing.
I'm thankful that my little niece just had this lung surgery. Now she's straight. I'm thankful my sister's alive. I'm thankful my mom and dad are healthy. There's countless shit.
You know what? I love that she said that. Shut up.
I didn't say anything. I just breathed
You
in
didn't have
agreement.
to. You breathe and I know what the fuck it means.
Breathe in agreement.
Gratitude is
You know
the
what?
jam.
We got how many fucking...
Put that on a t-shirt. Gratitude is the jam.
It is.
she's right. How many fucking view things, whatever, TikTok? How many... The cocoa butter?
Closing on half a mil.
Okay, cool. I don't give a flying fuck.
Yeah,
I
you
just
can't.
found out a couple days ago.
And that's the thing,
You know
if
what
you're
I like?
doing this
you know
for-
what I love? My little apartment, sometimes watching Netflix. The fact I have it.
Yeah.
The fact I'm here and able to do it.
Yeah.
Every little thing. The little things mean way more to me
Yeah.
than that shit.
And
I
if
could
you
give
go
two
into
fucks.
these things
Yeah.
trying to chase fame and money, you ain't gonna get it. You
no,
need to
I
come
don't
go into this with like,
want
how
it.
can I put the best content out? What can I put out that is gonna literally provide value for people? Because that's how the other things come. You chasing fame and money, you chase the wrong things, you're gonna get the wrong things.
Goddamn
and that
right.
shit don't matter. How
I
can
do
I?
this because it's therapy.
Yeah.
Right.
I need it. I love it. This is communication. Sometimes this is the only communication I have with people all day.
Yeah.
That's why I love it. That is the only reason.
Yeah.
And gratitude, motherfucker. Don't fuck the numbers. Really?
Anytime
Are you
hear
happy you're doing
yourself,
it?
yeah. Anytime you hear yourself
Whoa.
thinking negatively, start
I'm the
thinking
numbers guy.
gratitude.
You better stop.
Yeah,
I appreciate
we
the
need-
numbers.
we-
Your financial ass needs to sit down.
No, I meant the analytics behind. I said the
got
views
you.
are nice.
Yeah, I get
See,
you.
the problem is that I agree with you all. I do.
It's just about telling you. It's hard.
No, no,
I-
well,
in
no,
other
right,
words-
right, but like, I agree with you all, and that's what I'm working towards. It's not. What I'm saying right now is not a refutation of what you're saying. What
Okay.
you're saying is correct. I'm letting you know what my brain is now, which is you've needed to do these things to get the things that you have, the things that you're grateful for. You have to. You're active in that motion. If you don't do things the way that you do things, because as you know, and as you've seen me work, I am particular and intentful with a lot of the things I do. That's one of the things you're talking about in terms of like gratefulness and how you are as a person, in terms of how you treat your friends and things like that. Everything I do, for the most part, is with pure intent.
Yeah.
I have all the things, and I'm blessed in the ways I am because I did those things as it is. And that might not be the case. And actually, you know what? That's why I was so fucked up with the last girl that I was messing with because I did everything right, and we still didn't end up together. And
Yeah.
I was fucking not furious, but I was defeated by that because I did everything I was supposed to, and I not that it was like, oh, I did nice things for her and I deserve sex. It's not one of those things. It was, we were on the same vibe together. We met. She made a decision that didn't gel with the decision that I thought we should have been making together, and so I was floored by it. So when like the hot water in the shower thing, it's like I did what I had to do to have hot water. It wasn't given to me. I have it.
I understand that, but just
Right.
because you did that does not mean that you're going to have it forever.
Well,
it could be taken away like
No,
that.
no, pause.
Right, no. It's not, like I said, it's not a refutation.
No, whoa,
Right,
no.
right.
I'm just saying what I just gotta do. What I just gotta do is I gotta take you to Zimbabwe, bro.
Goddamn right.
Like,
If
and
you-
no
yeah.
compound, no family compound. Just straight
Hey,
up, you get to go
I
into
can
the
take him to
wilderness.
Fifth Ward in Houston, and we can just do
Okay.
Right, no.
real quick.
But then you guys also know that I'm adaptable, and so like the fucking freeze, right? The freeze happened.
Yeah, that shit.
And,
Nigga,
and
you have not been to Zimbabwe. My
well,
God.
I haven't been to Zimbabwe, but Southeast Fresno.
That ain't Zimbabwe, homie.
Does Zimbabwe have lots of methamphetamine?
They wish they had methamphetamine.
Do they?
No. They also don't have a stable economy, my nigga.
Yeah.
So like,
Or water in certain places.
Why don't you
wha-
give them
bro?
that?
There's literally half the city goes out of power on the norm.
Yeah.
Right.
That's on the
And the village doesn't even have power. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is like, trust me, it's a wake up. If you haven't done that walkthrough, it's a wake up.
Isn't it crazy how when you travel, you actually learn more about yourself?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You want to go to a place where you will be tested as a person, Jamaica. That is a place where
I've been there. I
Yeah.
just came back from there, actually.
I bet you did.
Montego Bay.
It's a place to where it kind of hits poverty, actual poverty. I mean, we definitely have it here.
I think
also.
Philippines was worse than Jamaica.
Oh, I hadn't been to the Philippines.
Philippines was a shithole. God bless it.
I'm about to say, do you want to rephrase that? for the fine Filipinos out there.
No, I love the Filipino culture. Everybody
The
is so
people are
nice,
great.
and there are some decent areas, but just like most of it is
Yeah,
dirt floors, and it's just like
people
no
don't have a lot
infrastructure.
in the world,
I'm
bro.
not even like, and I'm being as real as I can with you. When my little cousins from Zim came over, and it's not like that like side of the family doesn't have money like that. They're fine like
Yeah.
over there. They have a great house. I mean, that's the side of the family that like has a compound. Like,
Right,
so,
right.
Yeah, I'm fine. So they fine, right? But when they came here, the first thing my two little cousins, no, excuse me, my two little nephews said was, "Mommy," like they were talking to my sis, or they're talking about my cousin.
Yeah.
They were like, "Mommy, the roads are smooth."
You don't even
Bro,
know.
like they were appreciating that the roads were smooth, and and it's so wild because you're like,
To be fair, Texas has some smooth ass roads. Better than California. I will give them.
Shut
that.
up!
Yeah, no, because you pay fucking tolls and shit. That's why your roads are
We
nice.
can go 80 also.
No,
Yeah, we
but
also
no.
can,
California 99 is rough.
Bro, so I remember I was driving with someone who wasn't from Texas, and they were like, "How's it 50 in the neighborhood?" I'm like, buddy,
what you
buddy,
talking-
this
that's
is the
slow.
this is the country, baby.
No,
That's
shit,
slow.
It should be 70.
Nah, but dude, like I'm not. I shit you not. I'm right there with D. Like, dude, I mean, just plain and simple. Like, the moment because I did it when I was older, and then I've gone to Zimbabwe a bunch of times, but it was something about right before when I went to, but the visit right before I went to college
Yeah.
was the most important one. Because that put in perspective everything, and I think I was old enough to really understand and identify just how amazing and how blessed I was, because I have family members who are like, who could be doing the same things that we do and not even being able to, like, you could buy the right house and you still got to have a generator and all those kinds of things. Like, there's all those smarter things. Shoot, we don't, like, even the country you live in, dog, like, because of the way we've been able to build up these cities, that's why wilderness and a lot of the scary shit doesn't impact us. I mean, dead ass, my mom's lost family members because they took a wrong turn off the street and got bit by something.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
So like, when I say like it's all about the qualifications, and it's hard to tell yourself that. And
It
I
takes practice, just like learning how to play the piano. It's not hard. It's just new.
Yes.
It's not hard to be mindful. It's not hard to focus your existence on gratitude, but it's just skill to have, and that will change your fucking life. Turn it
Absolutely.
around.
Make it a habit.
I will argue that the piano is actually very difficult.
Of course you would.
Right.
But I get what you're saying.
And you know what?
We're not all geniuses.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm not a
it probably better.
My
honestly-
parents, no,
Yeah, Mensa.
my parents were
Mensa?
my parents were literally just the type who are like,
Yeah.
if you start something,
You have
you are
to finish
going
it.
to finish
I
it.
love that.
And then they're also, I'm also like, hey, yo, bring it. I ain't gonna suck at
It's a
nothing.
good quality. Yeah.
Like, look, why people are like, oh, you can be a jack of all trades and then not be good at one. I said, fuck that. I'm gonna be a jack of all trades and be good at anything I try and set out what to do. Fuck that.
You
Same
know what?
here.
This is a question so we can lighten it up and get out of here because it's about 2 hour mark.
Yeah.
Right.
It's on that kind of note. If you had, you guys heard "The Devil Went Down to Georgia" that song?
The devil
Yes.
went down Georgia.
He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a
Right.
bind because he was way behind. He was looking to make a deal. If the devil challenged you to something for your soul, what would you challenge him to? So obviously Jimmy's like, hey, I'm going to be a fiddle. I'm going to do a fiddle challenge. And then Jimmy beat him, right? Or Johnny. All right. Any game, any activity, what would you challenge the devil to win against and keep your soul?
All right, I'll
That
choose.
being the devil being damn good at just about everything, but what do you think that you could beat him at?
Good question.
Marcos asked it one time and I couldn't
It's
answer
a
it.
great question. I'm having a hard time right
so
now.
if it's not some sort of video game,
It could be a video
do
game.
whatever.
no, it would be definitely spreading. Like
Spreading.
So it's a type of, and it would be debating, right? So there's
You
a
would
type.
debate the devil.
Hell yeah, there's a type of debate that
Hold up.
involves.
No, you don't.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
Yes.
So there's a type of debate that involves something called spreading, which is speed reading, and basically in parliamentary debate, which is something I did in college because I was a debater for like 8 years.
Would you say you were a?
Don't judge.
Shut up.
Judge.
So there's a style of debating where you have to speak really fast, but also be able to like understand what the opponent is saying. So you also have to remember your entire cases. So we're talking like 8 pages.
Right.
In a round, and there could be like 24 things you're arguing about, so it's 8 pages over 24 different things. So like sometimes you go into a round and I'd start off around like Observation 1 is a resolution allows the space that will find everything contextually be so we'll evaluate the round through that. But if it's observation 2 is the background, you'll talk like that the entire time of the round. So,
An auctioneer, yeah.
Right?
so like you're just like auctioneer speaking, right?
And you said you hate Busta Rhymes.
no, time out.
No, we're not doing it. I don't have the energy.
No,
I don't have the
I have such a different experience with Busta Rhymes.
No,
I have
because you're a woman.
No, I have such a good story about Busta Rhymes.
No, time out. Can I just say, y'all niggas need to stop dick riding Busta Rhymes like he pays your bills. Get in the chat. They hating just because they're like, oh, I've seen someone who would talk about what they would do and actually do. Bitch, I'm not stupid. So no, of course I didn't do it. But that doesn't change the way I feel. So how about you get off your fucking ass as you're dick riding Busta Rhymes and then come up to me like a real person and actually have an articulate conversation about what actually happened, or watch the full fucking stream, dumbass.
Okay.
I haven't read a comment because they're stupid to me.
No, because I was
great.
like, no.
They
The
are
only thing was
great.
I
You should be
wasn't.
thankful
I
for
just
those
don't read them.
comments.
Bro,
I don't.
Yeah, be thankful. You be thankful for those comments.
Be thankful
No.
for the comments.
My whole thing was like, I don't care. Like, if you gonna spit game in comments,
Right.
that's whatever. That is what it is. It's just so impressive that people will dick ride a nigga that they've never met in their life, who would not defend you in a heartbeat, who will literally toss you to the side, left and right. But you're so quick to be like, oh man, Busta Rhymes, ha ha ha, suck his dick, bitch.
TJ, it's okay.
Fuck him.
It's cool,
And fuck
man.
you too. Actually, fuck you. Because I can say that because it's our platform.
no.
Fuck you. Not the fans who are in the
It's
chat. I love y'all.
It's okay. You scared me.
Bro, it's so insane. Cause I'm like you were saying, a black man getting on another black man, and they're still gonna defend the black man who was disrespecting other black men when we should be boosting. That's priority number one.
Okay, but just
he
one
went past
encounter
the
with somebody does
Kavasi,
not
yeah.
define them.
Oh hell no!
And I thought that too.
And in the full thing, I straight up said, I verbatim, I know I was like, hey, number one, I still like respect your music. I don't fuck with it like that just because my one experience was bad. But that doesn't mean I would be disopposed to like meeting him again. It might have been an off day. Like I made sure
could have been a bad day.
Like,
I still say I don't give a fuck.
I made sure to put the caveats in the full thing. But it's still impressive that people be like, oh no, I've never met him in my life, but I sure know what he is or how he'll act.
He was lovely to me.
He made past the Cavassier.
Right, he may.
Apparently that's life changing. So just whatever gets them through the fucking day. Let 'em
Okay, what
have
would
it,
you
dude.
do with the devil?
Go
Oh,
ahead.
that's what I'm.
My
That's
bad.
the
I was
thing.
angry. I was like,
I know.
That's
You had to get it off your chest. It's good. It's good.
fuck him.
That's the thing.
Fuck, not him. Fuck them.
It would be because I was like a announcing contest, but the devil apparently legendarily has a seductive voice because that's the devil in the ear, right? So I'd probably, I don't. That's the thing. I don't know what I would do because I'm good. I am the motherfucker you don't want to be, which is the jack of all trades. I'm a little good at a lot of everything. I know a little bit about a lot of things.
But you got to be the best at one thing.
No, but I got
Even a
to
little
be
bit.
high competent at one thing. And honestly,
What's that thing?
Honestly, I bet you I could beat the devil in a monologue off the top.
That's
just
good.
coming up with give me a topic and I can talk about it.
Oh,
And
extemporaneous speech.
let's call it that. I can talk about one thing and go into a tangent. I do it almost every day on themexcellence.com. All this shit is in here. I don't fucking write anything down anymore. And
Okay, what
so,
about you, Tommy?
That would be my thing is monologuing, something interesting, creative.
Short story.
You would beat the devil in a short story.
Writing a short story.
I mean, that's true.
Short story competition.
Hey, bro, he'd be like, I have a block. I can't get through this.
Fuck the devil. I got his ass. Yeah.
Well, I've never heard you or seen you write anything. I've
Yeah,
never read
because you
one
don't
of your
like
things.
to read.
No, because you won't send me the shit.
Yeah, 'cause you can't
you're
read.
embarrassing. I can read.
I'm just
Danielle,
fucking
shut
with
the
you.
fuck up.
I'm just making fun of him.
No, I said, hey, give me a chapter of your book. He's like, I'll do it later, and then he starts
also
crying.
said, I don't like to read.
Yeah, but I'll do it for you, you bitch,
All
ho.
right, then, well, I'll
God
send you
damn.
the first chapter. Shit.
You say treat your friends like you want to be treated. I treat them better than I treat myself, and they still unappreciative, they motherfuckers. That means I shouldn't appreciate myself
you
for
know how
shit.
appreciative I am. I've said plenty of times.
Because you never gave
know-
me the book that I demanded of you,
Well,
because
I'll
I
send it to
demand
you.
your
I'll send you the
excellence the
first
way I
chapter
demand
tonight.
my excellence from myself.
No, you're not my dad, motherfucker. I've been through that road. That's why I'm in therapy.
I'm just
daddy
saying.
issues is a thing.
Yes, it is.
But
There's
yeah,
the-
no, like, yeah, I think that's where I would be the strongest then.
All right, and Danielle, that brings it to you.
Yes.
Me, I think something I do better than most, and it's a gift, is like I can read people like quick. Like I could, if a new person came and sat down and they were here for maybe 4 minutes, I'd be able to tell a lot about that person. A lot, like
Very good
psychic,
thing to have.
weird. Like what? Did you Google her before she came? Like.
Instinct.
Oh my God, Boots Be Knocking has donated $10. We have spooky little things in the bottom.
Thanks,
That's
Boots
the
Be
number-
Knocking.
That's the number. Oh, and speaking of Boots Be Knocking, this is a long way from the beginning of this episode. We're talking
We got
about
deep.
gangbangs and everything, and then we
That's
got
how I
to-
am. I'm either sexual or like super deep.
Same here. You
Right.
get to the point where life withers itself down to just the essentials.
Did anybody ask interesting questions on the ground?
On the gram, nothing too interesting. Because the thing is, one of them was travel based. Where's the first place you're gonna go after COVID is over? But you've been traveling
Yeah,
places.
like 20 countries.
Oh my God, Chris Ayers cheered $5. Chris Ayers, you're late. Welcome. But where would you go, Danielle? That's one of the questions.
Greece and Italy. I've never even been to Europe. That's what's so weird.
What?
I know.
I haven't
What the
either.
fuck?
I've been
That's
all
like-
over Asia, Australia, all that.
So
But
basically, Europe and you're done. You've covered the world.
you know, I hate this. It's like traveling used to bring me so much joy, but now I'm like, oh, I don't want to get on a plane. I'm just like so over it. Like
Why? Hey, no, I got this. Welcome to being 35.
I'm just over it. I gotta go to LA tomorrow. I'm like, oh.
Yes.
I will say that Europe, I think you'd really fuck with.
Oh, for sure,
It's a
yeah.
whole ass vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just silly.
I'm gonna go sneak into the Coliseum when I'm there, and I'm gonna do battle with one other person. Then I'm
the
gonna sneak
ghost?
myself in there. Maybe
That'd
I'll
be
fight the
fun.
ghost there. I'd get
That's
banned
a
from.
reason to
I'd
go.
get banned from Italy if it meant I fought in the Coliseum in 2022.
You know what? That's
my
story
dream.
To tell how I got banned from Italy.
Right.
That's how you live.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go see the Vatican. I'm gonna go to fucking see the Louvre
No,
and
you don't
everything
go
like
see
that.
these things. You go say what's up to the Pope. Like you go set your standards high.
Right, I'll go to
Live
Vatican
life,
City.
Sammy.
Go no, but no, they have to do all these things before I sneak into the Coliseum
Right.
to do battle with my brother with swords that we forged ourselves.
And ghosts.
And the ghosts of soldiers and slaves
Russell
past, because they're
Crowe.
all slaves in there. It was unfortunate the way they did that. But I want to do battle in the
thing.
Coliseum. And then they go, you're banished forever? Good. I'll go hang out in Ireland for the rest of my
For me
time.
personally, I mean, it's straight up like I've been plenty of places. I still haven't gone to Japan yet, and I speak the goddamn
what the
language.
fuck?
I want to
So-
go to goddamn
Oh,
Japan.
that question's very easy for me. Oh, Brazil.
Oh right, yeah, you have that.
dangerous.
I learned Portuguese when I was 13.
Oh, that's dope. You guys should go
Because
to
of
Colombia.
Brazilian women. Oh no, they're my second. They're my second. Don't worry.
They love you too. They love Americans.
Yeah, I think I'll probably go there before.
And they're
Brazil.
beautiful.
When I
this?
say
Where was
Japan,
this?
I said
Colombia.
Colombia.
Yeah, let's go.
Colombia's everybody's
Colombia.
second. It should be somebody's first. But yeah, no.
I just went there too, Cartagena.
I can't resist the Brazilian woman. Shout out to Anita. But go ahead.
I guess Japan, man. I want to go to Japan. Fuck that shit. Japan or Ireland is a close second. I want to get drunk with my Irish
See,
brethren.
You would think I would want to go to Ireland or Scotland or a Celtic place. I've been told by not
TJ,
you.
stop looking at her phone. Because I'm looking both of you guys
Oh
look at your
yeah, he
phones.
was really
You can. I don't care. I'm trying to look up some food. Y'all hungry?
Oh yeah, well, we're about to wrap it up here for time. But I just
No,
know,
my girlfriend was texting
No,
me,
because
so
I
I
was,
was
looking at mine.
because I was trying to switch over, and I see you looking like this, and I see her like this. Like I
No,
can't switch.
we're
Let's
both
get
on
outta
our
here.
No, but I
phones.
couldn't see two people. I couldn't
Yeah,
switch
I
to two
feel
people
it.
on their phones. Like they're
Let's
not even
get
paying
outta
attention
here.
to Tommy's shit. Where are you
Yeah,
going though?
I don't even remember.
God damn it! Well, you
I
know
said
what?
Brazil. I already said one.
All right. Well,
let's get
anything
outta
here, everybody. We're going to get on out of here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for following us on all the platforms. You can find me at The Mexcellence on all forms of social media. Anywhere you can search The Mexcellence, you can find The Mexcellence. And you can find me, Instagram, Facebook, all those things. Find me on Instagram. I need more followers, and I need more beautiful friends. So, TJ, where can they find you?
Holla at your boy at TJ Man on the Instagram, and please don't try to slide into my Messenger DMs. They'll be ignored because I hate Messenger. But you can holla at me on Snapchat at the same sort of lingo. But sometimes all this big black sexiness might not be good for you. But there's a different type that's ready to go on different platforms. What
Yeah,
about you?
hi. I'm Danielle Dallaire. You can find me on Snapchat, Toasted Danielle, or on Instagram, Danielle Dallaire. I'm really thankful for your support, and thanks for tuning in.
Oh, you forgot one. Fucking promote your shit.
Oh, my OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Promote
spend it
your
20 so.
shit.
Don't expect a lot. It's just a little.
It's fun.
It's fun.
It's fun. It's work.
Look at now we've had some personification of the body, and we've gotten the mind now.
Thank
actually
you.
that's probably going to do big numbers for you because people want to have attachment to their content creators now,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
And shit, we all admitted that we're depressed and sad, and I'm incredibly violently single, as I put last night. Homegirl thought it was funny.
Best term I've ever heard.
No, the homegirl, that girl was sweet. The bartender lady that we met.
Oh, yeah.
I told her, I was like, I'm violently single. She got up and she started laughing, running away.
It's
She's
great. It's a
hilarious.
great line.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm not desperate. And shut up, TJ. And we're gonna get ourselves on out of
What about
here.
Tommy?
Oh wait, no, we don't need to know where he is.
You don't be doing that.
He's on Tommy McGrew
Yeah.
art. We know these
Tommy
things.
McGrew
Underscore
art.
art.
Instagram. Yeah. That's it.
Because it would have been Tommy
Nothing
McGrew
special.
Wart. That's why. Because if you didn't put the underscore art, it would have been Tommy McGrew Wart.
Oh yeah, you can't live that
I
life.
didn't even think about that.
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
Donald Glover. You can't call himself Don Glover because it says Don Glover,
Nah.
like penises.
That is gold.
But before we hop off, didn't you have fun?
What?
Did you have fun?
Yeah, I had fun. It's a lot more laid back.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier doing this than double toasted.
Girl, that's why I was like, hey, you're allowed to talk about whatever. We can just
Yeah.
go on around.
I just hope you got some content for TikTok and all your other.
It's
channels.
gonna be the fucking sweet shit. I was hoping for titties. I was hoping for boobs, boobs, boobs.
I was ready for the sex
And now
talk.
it's
It
gonna
was
be
very
like,
brief,
you
yeah.
guys need to go to therapy. You need to think about the better, greater
Mental
part of your
health.
mind.
Mindfulness.
It's gonna
Well,
be delightful.
No,
Gonna be
if they
good.
do want the titties, there's a place that they can go and pay for them.
Yeah.
Or right here for free. No, I'm just kidding.
They are nice.
And sold. Let's get out of here, everybody. But actually, real quick,
Nice.
Maxverse.com. Go get the nice things. Look at the things. Danielle will get you something here for being on the show. And we are, if I can find it, and I don't think I can, out of here. So let's get on out of here. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you all next time. Talk to you then.
Bye.